Or they drop it and re-roll it.
At the public restrooms where you take the bottom and you pull it like it's the Wheel of Fortune wheel, going as hard as you can.
I hate when you're at like a public bathroom and you have to use the toilet paper, but for some reason it is in there so fucking tight that anytime you try to grab toilet paper, it just gets fucking stuck, and you're like, who's gonna wipe their ass with this? Ants. You get like tiny bits of fucking paper.
This is toilet paper for ants.
Ant-Man.
It's also the thing, like, it's always the worst ply, and then they wonder why there's for toilet paper at public restrooms. Somebody's just gonna be like, I'm taking this to my bathroom.
Chaining them into
now.
We're doing some sanding.
Them into the dispenser because of the toilet paper shortage of COVID.
Well, in some places, what they used to do was people would go into the bathroom and they would just unroll the entire roll as they rolled it up in their hands, and they just take home the whole roll that way. So it didn't matter that you locked it.
That is a shitty thing to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I used to unroll the entire toilet paper and then roll it back up just because.
You're a
You monster.
You don't start with inspiration tonight.
This was when I was a kid, okay? I don't do it anymore.
I'll never forgive the British.
I'm gonna send back that tea I just ordered.
No, we'll throw it in the harbor.
At
Throw a
least,
little kiddie pool outside, dump it in the kiddie pool.
at least no one uses shells, so you know.
Shells.
You know, that is a sad thought, realizing
These
that
Guts.
you could
These people
just
don't know how to
throw
use the shells.
you could just throw a bunch of tea leaves into a kiddie pool in my state, and it gets hot enough that we probably could. I think even more so at your place.
We can just throw the tea leaves outside and come out and we'll find tea later.
Are you
It's
saying
so
tea-
humid.
Oh
tea
yeah,
leaves?
the humidity.
Yeah, it's just hot and humid.
There's actually there's a shit ton of instant mashed potatoes across their lawn, and whenever it rains, it's gonna make mashed potatoes rise from the ground, and then
Rise, potatoes!
how are you gonna clean mashed potatoes out of your ground?
How the frick are you gonna clean that out of your yard? And then your garden
It just
dog
Okay,
food.
the other thing that people would sometimes do, if this is mostly a very niche situation, but when bakeries got mad at businesses next to them for whatever, you just go and throw a big box of dough into their dumpster, and by the afternoon,
Oh,
they
God.
just have a bread monster rising out of their dumpster.
I have to
The
say,
yeasty
Rise,
beastie.
my yeast gremlin.
Rise, my creation.
I have to say, when you were talking about tea leaves, I thought you were saying TVs. So I was
No.
like, why are you throwing TVs into schools and killing people?
I don't
think I'm ready
for tonight. I thought I
Huh?
I'm gonna
I'm
get some more
still
water. I'll be right back.
Park
Alright.
here and just waiting for. I think we were going downstairs. What we're doing now?
Layla went on ahead into a dark room.
Yeah, she ignored all the warning signs and decided to walk on in. Oh, I think this one was
And-
made for me.
This
This
one
is
is my
my
size.
hole.
This is my hole. It was made for me.
Yes, the stink room was made for you, Layla.
I have accepted this fate.
Well, I thought because you knew I had the armor that this encounter was designed for Layla.
Kill.
I mean, I did.
Why? You're going to die.
No, I'm not. Everyone else will.
She's
Well,
she's a
everyone
sailor.
else
She can hold her
is
breath for
there.
a long time.
I don't have to. I have the necklace of adaptation.
I mean, you could just do it anyway. She might not know how it works.
I'm not that bad at magic.
The necklace is the entire reason why she went in there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
she's healed
And then it's
penises
like-
before.
What? Oh yes, you did.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know what you said at first, and I was like, oh, I processed what you
Alright.
said.
So
I am
what
still-
all can I see as Layla
We're not
gets a
live
little
yet.
further in?
Z-Ray had to get Z-Ray had to get a drink.
Oh,
Syria.
I said Z-Ray.
Okay.
No, you said serious.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I said
you
Z-Ray.
did.
I said Z-Ray.
No, you actually said Syria.
I said Z-Ray.
Are we gonna
You
clip
can
it?
do that if you
We need to clip this?
Someone clip it.
It's just the way that I said it. I said Ziri had to get a drink of water.
The entire
Syria,
country
eh?
of Syria had to get it.
Today's going to be a great
Because
session.
if I'm
So
saying if I'm
thirsty.
saying PC's character's name, it's Syria. Very different.
Do I add this item to my inventory? Yes, I'm allowed to add freaking items to my inventory.
I am returned.
There we go.
Welcome
Okay.
back.
Well, back.
What did I miss?
Nothing. We're going live now.
Oh god.
Here we go. I can hear myself a million times. Thanks, Shy. You have
I
to
am
remember to mute
doing.
yourself, so that way I don't have to hear me.
Every time I talk, you're like, you're muted. I know I'm muted. I forget to turn it back on, and they can hear me through your mic.
All right. Anyways,
The more you know.
last episode,
I am filled with a glorious purpose.
you entered this gas-filled room, and you are filled with determination. The dog wants to go out.
Of course.
Now that we're finally started, the dog needs to go outside. All right. As you enter this room, there are two rising plumes of green gas. One directly to your left and one approximately 20 feet to your right. There's a large double door to your left, and across the room you can kind of make out the silhouette of some bones laying on the floor. Other than that, it is extremely dark in here. It is cold and very, I want to say, damp. So that makes that smell a little bit more fetid. What do you do?
Covered, Gruzo. I'm gonna go closer to the body. Keep me covered, Gruzo.
With what?
Your bow and arrow. What do you think with what?
Arrows don't really work against gas.
Well, I mean, if something comes at me, I'm not worried about that. Does there appear to be anything on it, or is it just rotted away
So,
to a skeleton?
It's just a skeleton, but it is bleached white, and in its left hand it holds a small rod. It's a wooden rod with silvery swirls and inlays on it.
May I make a medicine check about how lethal the gas is in this room,
Mhm.
or about why he's so bleach white despite it being in a dark
Yes,
area?
Absolutely.
Alrighty, let us get the dice out, and I will guidance myself just before, which is good. I got a 13 plus 17.
All right, you gonna be able to take her out real quick?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. So, you said a 17?
Yeah, 17.
All right. The first thing that really stands out is that the gas is not escaping into the hallway. It seems to actually abruptly end.
Like right where Gruzo
Right,
is.
yeah, exactly. Right at that line. So something is keeping it contained into this room. It is also extremely strong in this room. The gas itself, you estimate, let's see, maybe, I want to say, breathing it in.
When you say average, do you mean like our level? Or you mean like a peasant? Because that's pretty impressive for a peasant.
No, I think that, so when I
Most
when I
peasants
say
died of
average, when I say
something
average,
instantly.
not
Okay.
average countrymen,
Alright, I'm going to...
it looks, you can kind of see areas next to the body where the stone has been eaten away. so you can probably assume that some form of acid was also involved in bleaching these bones. A person took acid and they died.
Okay. So I do have a passive perception of 18, but I'm going to roll an active perception as well with guidance. I'm going to remember to roll them both at the same time this time. So that is going to be a 20. I want to grab the... You said he had a rod on him with a lot of intricate symbols and things?
Yeah, mostly just like swirling patterns.
I will carefully pick up the rod with... Let me look at my backpack because I got a bunch of junk. I'm going to pick up the rod with...
Salad tongs.
Make sure you clack them a few times, turn them on.
I'll pick up the rod using like a handful of rope so that I'm not touching it directly. And drop it in my satchel.
Okay.
While I'm also... Okay. Speaking of those areas, do they look like there's like something that could be blocked in those areas?
No, it looks like
Okay.
they're like basically the rest of the room, but there seems to be something there that is magical.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's like a grate or something.
No, it's magical in nature that this gas is being created from.
Okay, with that, Layla will step back out and report her findings to the others. So, apparently the room like keeps all of the horrible stuff inside it, but a minute at most.
What about me? I got horse lungs.
I think that would make it worse, because then you'd be breathing in even more of it.
Did you leave the light on out there?
But I found this weird rod, and she's gonna carefully remove it in it.
That's a fancy stick.
I wouldn't
Or if
mind
one of
looking
you
at the
happens
rod.
to have identify ready.
I have it as a ritual. So if you're willing to wait 10, all right.
It was in the skeleton's hand. So either there's some sort of acidic trap in there, probably linked. Like my guess would be like it's got to be something on the door. Maybe
any
the
other
gas
exits?
literally turned his body to acid. Is that how these
Ooh.
things work?
Is that acidic spells? So can I roll Arcana with advantage? To tell him whether to tell Layla
You are
whether
an
or not that's how it
alchemist.
works.
I mean, you can tell him that that's not how it works. You don't really.
Oh, yeah,
have
that's not how
to
it
yeah.
I thought it sounded good. But maybe we should go one of the other ways, unless this is our only option.
I mean, we didn't go down the tunnel the other direction yet. Could explore that
Yeah.
and then come back.
I mean, we could. If it's that much more dangerous than the other way, then it's probably safer.
There is another way through. I don't think there's anything here that's going to be, not dangerous. But we may as well see if there's another path that we can take that's, doable before we turn around and report what we found.
All right.
Oh, speaking of,
Alright.
like, when I got the rod off of the body, there wasn't any other identifying marks, like, even things that aren't valuable or anything.
There was nothing.
Okay. Just double checking.
Just
Well-
bones and a rod.
Then
Okay.
that rod is clearly magical because, yeah,
Can I,
if nothing else survived.
because I only just thought of it, can I say that Layla would have taken, like, a finger
It
bone?
was very important and deserves a proper
When
burial.
it touches Layla's hand,
The bone?
yes, when you
Okay.
pick up the bone itself, it dissolves away. Kind of turns into
Okay.
a milky white liquid
So-
and just drips to the floor.
Cool.
Okay. Did that look like it was sizzling on the floor?
No.
Okay. So she'll also tell them that then.
She picked it up and it became bad dragon lube.
So
That's how it's made.
That's
Yes.
never
Oh,
gonna
God.
get clean.
his
Bones are not supposed to do that.
yeah, his bone was no longer bone, it was goo.
Oh, well, whatever acid he took, he must have taken a very strong one.
Onward!
I heard that in the background. I was like, wait, what? 9 plus 6, 23.
Plus 4. D4.
Plus D4.
24.
All right. So this hallway continues into darkness as the ones previously. However, it makes an abrupt turn to your left.
Oh. Oh, there's a gate over here, like one of the, like a portcullis.
Yes,
While we're right here in this spot, Layla's going to cast light at this like corner of the stairwell, like on one of the stones.
It looks like this way is just a dead end.
Well, it looks like that to you. To Gruzo, as he looks up, he can actually see that there's a ledge, and upon studying it further, he can see some sort of pulley, rope and pulley, and a pallet that can go up and down.
Oh. There's a cat in the ceiling and it's looking at us.
Yes.
It's judging us. Wait, but there's not a lever or pulley down here to lower it?
No.
Somebody's gotta have like mage hand or something, right?
Lie.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, we have one of the so we have
I mean,
We
I
have
have
some-
mage hand and she can fly.
we have someone in the party that can fly. Bring Svartir over here.
Oh.
My eyes open wide at the
I'm
suggestion.
sorry. Couldn't resist.
Savage.
All right. So, is the person with opposable thumbs going, or the bird?
I mean, the bird could also grab it with its claw.
I almost did.
Okay, so I'm pulling some string.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know. You're the artificer.
I'm gonna investigate first. I'm gonna
you're the
investigate it to make sure
artificer.
it's safe.
Should
And
probably take a
then-
step back
Well,
just
are
in
you
case.
flying
I don't
up,
know.
or are you investigating the shaft?
I am immediately met in the face with an arrow. You know.
All
Take
right.
a-
So you're
take a
investigating
nice-
as you're going up.
Yeah.
Take a
I'm gonna
nice,
make a-
long, hard look at that
Spinning
shaft.
dice over there.
This is a perception check.
Oh, hey.
Snap.
Jesus Christ.
So that's a 32 perception as I'm
Oh,
looking around for
fuck.
any sort of indication of what goes on down here, if there's any passages or anything that we missed.
Add an
A plus
11 to
10?
that, so it's
Jeez.
a 25.
So yours is investigation 25, and I got a 32 perception.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move her up.
Okay.
What just happened?
I moved
You
you up the
jumped.
shaft.
Oh, okay. No, I hit a dice and then
Oh.
suddenly things moved, so I didn't know
Is
why that did that.
All right.
Okay.
Hey.
Out of the ordinary, he passes a spot where there's a kind of silvery panel, and in it is an inset hole.
So
Hey,
you
gadget.
yeah,
There's a hole.
Yes.
as in like, hey, it holds something that could kill me, or
No, so as
hey,
you fly up and you're
investigate.
investigating, you see that the pallet looks sturdy. The rope looks like it's held up very well, and you also notice this hole in the in this panel to your right. And no, it looks like something needs to be inserted into it.
Oh no! Now we gotta
I-
backtrack and go find the water wheel well, and then we're gonna to get that.
Gotta
We're
get-
gonna have to first find the diamond-shaped key, and to get the
Wait.
diamond-shaped key,
Wait.
we're gonna have to find the heart-shaped
Are you
key.
sure? Are you sure we
we
don't
have-
need
we
just
have a
the
rod.
thing, the rod?
We have a rod. Didn't we just find a rod?
Well, is
Can
it the
I
same shape?
let me take a look at that rod and see if it will fit. If it
Pull
looks
the
like it is the
lever.
proper thing to put in there.
Okay.
I will show a rod.
Flying
I
that
came back down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking
I
the
came back
rod
up.
over, it absolutely has the correct dimensions to fit into that hole.
All right. Cool. All right. Am I pulling this lever, guys? Pull the lever.
I think it's. I think you. Yeah. Pull the lever, gadget.
Wrong lever.
I
I'm
hope
tempted
it's
to
not the
detect
wrong
it.
lever.
Detect
We should
magic
probably
on
pull
just
it
in
from
case.
downstairs Well, I don't know. Just try it. We'll see. It'll either do nothing or lower it or
Try
something
to
horrible
lock
will
me
happen.
in here.
Do you see a portcullis above you? Because I don't with a 32 perception.
Do I need to actually roll a perception here?
No, there's just a
Aha.
flat ceiling above you.
Okay.
The entire temple collapses.
Yes.
Everybody dies.
Shit.
I'm gonna pull the lever and then literally just immediately fly back down because I'm like I'm not getting stuck back here.
All right. So you fly back down. You'll have to pull the lever again though to lift it back up.
I could probably scale this rope.
Hey,
Yes, you can climb.
it's
the
a centaur lift.
It is a centaur lift.
They had
Alright.
centaurs?
How good of them to make this
Oh, hang on.
this
Accessible.
dungeon, you know,
Centaur
accessible to
Yes, I wanted it to be all inclusive.
adventurers with deficiencies.
Well, if they were celestials, they might have had like Pegasus or Unicorn.
Yes, because those can't fly or
Unicorn can't fly.
Yes, they can. They
No,
fly on
Pegasus
rainbows.
can
Yes. No, they fly and they make rainbows and they fly.
D&D
no,
lore
that's
that I legitimately
D&D
don't
lore.
know, or are you
Is
just
this
fucking
some
pulling my leg right now?
peasant D&D joke that takes too.
No,
Too
this is from
fancy to
Adult Swim
understand.
lore.
All right.
All right, so
Whenever they move, they also play that Erasure song as well.
yes, exactly. Open your eyes.
Let me
All
know when I need to re-roll
Oh,
my
God.
perception
Up
again
here.
at some point.
How do
You
I
are
get
met
up
with
there?
a wall.
Ah. Damn.
What
Is my
kind of
32
wall?
perception still active?
Yes, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Now, an investigation check, a new one, can change that.
Ooh, I will do so.
Move. Use your arrow key.
You're on a
Okay.
ledge above where we were. Ooh.
15 plus
That's
8.
good.
What are we rolling?
Guidance. Roll a
He's
d4.
doing investigation.
Yeah, yeah. Whee. Aw.
24.
So that's
Investigation, you say?
All right, it's too late, Gadget.
Okay.
Nis is finally able to touch the walls and not get punished for it. Nissa
Oh,
touches the wall
yay.
and immediately gets zapped by lightning.
Oh no.
is immediately punished.
My
for it.
hubris!
Hubris.
It wasn't even.
In very close inspection of corners of the wall, spaced about 10 feet apart, it looks as if it could be lifted or lowered, but you do not spot the mechanism that would be able to lift or lower it.
Huh.
Would an expert artificer maybe be able to spot the mechanism?
Goodbye.
Oh.
Come on!
She's a heretic.
She's got the
She has to be
magnifying
burned.
glass.
I'm
She
from the
knows.
fucking Feywilds. I freaking know this stuff.
You know about
Cinnamon
mazes?
Toast Crunch is what I live on.
I thought you'd prefer Lucky Charms.
Yes, using
Nah.
your
Leprechauns are dicks.
your background as an artificer, you could probably make some sort of intelligence check with advantage. So
I mean, you
that-
want me to
that
just
could
make
be-
it
that
base
could-
intelligence
that could be
or
Arcana,
investigation?
or that could be, it could be investigation. It could be, any of the int-based ones.
You start to glow.
I will
you
let
get
you
bigger.
keep one of those for later.
Okay.
Wow.
That's 31.
All right,
Roll a d4.
it's a 35.
It's a 35.
So max.
I was gonna say it's gonna be max. You
Holy
remember
shit.
the lever, and you double check the swirls on it, and you realize
The Johnson rod.
that they're made of cinnamon. No, that
Mm.
you
Ah!
could possibly use this in that same panel, rotating it and pushing in to actually insert this rod and unlock the mechanic or the mechanism, as if it were
The
a key.
mechanic.
Well,
Yes.
I thought that was gonna just take the dice away.
You had to
but
right
apparently-
click it and hit remove.
Yeah.
I'm so dumb. That's what you were doing that before too.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's how I figured it out. Bring
Trying to
forth
move
the
him out of
Johnson.
way.
Man, Layla feels really bad for that poor guy's skeleton now because of the fact that he got the rod from somewhere and then went into the wrong room.
Oops. All right.
And died.
Is the little death lady's gonna do? No, it was over here. It's in the same,
You gotta
it's the
work.
same
You gotta
panel.
work the shaft. You have to work
Yeah.
the shaft.
All right, all right.
All right.
You can do it.
You insert it.
I believe in you.
This rock, which is.
There's a dog.
Yes. And the doors slide down,
It's Cerberus playing with Squeaky Bones.
and inside of this chamber, you see a small, well, not really small, a tall pedestal with a bowl sitting on top, and a glinting panel on the front of this pedestal. All right, Gruzo, just walk on in.
Oh, Gruzo,
Oh,
no!
these.
It's the second time you've done this.
Again, let me know if I need to reroll perception.
Wait, Layla's mini second. See, Gruzo will sneak in around the corner and kind of like, yeah,
Guidance.
Oh,
yeah. 15 plus 6, 21.
Okay. The
Why are these
room
dice
is
just floating around?
colder than the other rooms, but other than that, it seems to be the same.
It's like the cool side of the pillow.
It lasts
Nothing on
all
the
5
ceiling,
minutes.
nothing.
No, nothing else stands out.
So kind of. It's a little nippy in here.
Hey, Gruzo, come back to the doorway for a second.
Okay.
Ignore that dice. I'd picked it up earlier and couldn't. Pocket. And I want to cast the light cantrip on the marble, and I want to roll the marble through the room, so that it'll go to the other side, so we can all see the room lit up.
Every time Layla pulls marbles out of her pocket, I just get the pocket sand. Kind of feel for it.
Pocket marbles.
All right.
So just so that Gruzo can look through the room better before having to go all the.
All right.
Is anything else revealed when
No.
she does that?
No.
Okay.
Nothing else is revealed.
Is it just like the entire room is colder, or does it seem to be coming from like one specific area?
It's hard to tell standing where you're at, but it's basically like when you open a refrigerator and the cold spills out. That's what's happened with this door.
And it's
My
probably been
God.
closed for a while.
This yogurt's close to expiry.
it's also probably similar to the other room that had a pedestal, where the other one was like.
Yeah, it was like
Green.
a riddle.
No, I mean with like the environment effect.
Layla, we might need some heat in here, so
Fireball?
wait, no.
Not fireball, no. Save it.
I just mean.
Oh, you're right. I should. Just burning hands.
Oh god.
Supposed to be-
What are you trying to burning hands?
The room, it's too cold.
Well, if there's another bowl on top of this, then I'm gonna need Miri to kind of boost me. So.
Boosto.
Oh, there you go. Celestial.
Oh, right.
Which is
Yeah,
not
that's
me.
probably.
It says squiggly, upside down triangle with a halo around it.
Well,
Epsilon. I don't know these
Didn't
other
it,
symbols.
no, I was
it
about to
change
say
to common
it
before?
did. It did. It swirls in front of. Oh. Why did that?
I.
Yes.
I- oh.
I. That's it.
I.
I am a fruit, not from a tree. I am a lemon, grape, apple, and a blueberry.
You said that again. I'm a lemon or what?
I am not, or sorry, I am a fruit, not from a tree. I am a lemon, grape, apple, and blueberry.
I am a fruit, not from a tree. I am a lemon, grape, apple, blueberry.
Well,
So-
I think I know the base to the answer, but I'd have to Google it, and I don't want to do that.
Well,
Layla,
if it's
Layla
gonna be-
brain hurt.
I mean, grapes and blueberries don't grow on trees; they grow on vines.
They grow on. My intelligence hurts me.
I'm a lemon, grape, apple, and blueberry.
The break is throwing me off.
It's and, not or.
And
And
But
Except for those, like, those
Now-
freaks bloom from flowers.
I will give a DM hint here. Crusoe, now that you are in the room, you can study it further.
oh, okay. Would that be survival or another perception?
That would be perception or investigation.
No. Well, my investigation is 0, so I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I have
yeet.
investigated ways. Oh, I thought you just yeeted
That
gadgets
is
into
a
the room.
25.
All right.
My body
The
stopped that
cold
dice.
in this room does have a source. It is from the front right of the room. As if you were to walk in and turn right, you could feel more cold coming from that corner than the rest of the room.
Over here?
Yes. But other than that, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary about the spot. You probably need to get somebody who can actually search through it.
So the cold's coming from over here. But I don't know if that has anything to do with the riddle.
I can come check it out. I don't know if I'll be able to help any. What kind of check would I do?
Muted,
Investigation.
Tay.
No, I'm not muted. I'm absolutely not
okay.
muted.
Oh.
I said
I'll
I've got
guidance.
investigation for
Gadget.
days.
If she goes in,
Yeah, she's got to go to bed.
Oh my God.
I
Yeah,
give
she has an
gadget.
11 and I have a +8, so I can aid. Yeah.
Good to yourself, puppy.
Okay. I give gadget guidance.
All right.
All right, I take the same path Gruzo took. So Gruzo,
Okay,
you lead
okay.
me to the spot, because I don't know if the floor is trapped.
I have to
what?
come to you.
What?
Oh god. Ah!
I will come to
I
you 'cause
ended
I
up
have to
in
aid.
the Queen's advantage. That was the wimpiest roll on the planet.
Just picked it up and dropped it back down.
21 plus
25.
25.
Searching this corner and feeling around the coal. You might right here is basically totally frigid, and it has those same grooves as the walls to the entrance of this room had.
Huh.
Wait, like it can lift, raise, or
I
lower?
Correct.
relay this. I'm like, it's
Oh.
legitimately frigid over here.
Is it a good idea to open it or do whatever the rod will do to
But-
it?
But how?
I don't think there was a spot to put the rod in there, no.
No, the only spot is right here.
Touched
But-
the wall over where the rod was too, just to see if it also felt cold, because I didn't really think about checking the temperature, because I was like, oh, that's weird.
Not really. It doesn't feel cold.
Okay.
Could it be one of those things where we have to put it back in the same hole as the last one? Like where it was before?
Well, there's only the one
Here.
panel out there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you have to just put it in the same panel or...
Well, it's still in
Wait,
there.
wait, wait, wait,
It's
wait,
still-
wait.
the
But if
thing
you
is
mess
still
with
there.
if you mess with the rod out there, it may open this wall, but it might lock us in.
Yeah.
So we need someone to stay out there just in case.
I don't think the rod's what unlocks the wall. It's probably what happens when you figure out the puzzle with the bowl.
Oh. That might also be true.
With your investigation, Tay, you know that's totally false.
No.
It's
What?
it's definitely something to do with the rod.
Fine.
I mean, the rod is also magical, so maybe you have to cast whatever the rod holds.
Talking
All
about
right, well, I will
casting
come look
some,
for a
ray of
panel in
frost or
here
something
then.
on it or something. Well, I don't think so.
There's
I'll
no
come
panel
look for
in
a
here.
panel in
Crusoe
here.
had a really
Okay.
high perception.
Okay.
That's what led him
But
to this
okay,
corner.
so
Mm.
but first things first. The solution for the last riddle was something that obviously an adventurer would probably most likely have on them. So I'm presuming that it's going to be something similar.
To put in the bowl?
Yeah,
Okay, so let's think about this.
I am a fruit, but not from a tree. I'm a lemon, grape, apple, blueberry. What was it again? Let me. I'm gonna type it out in the chat.
The only thing that throws
I am not a
Here, I got it. I'm just gonna
I am
copy
a
paste
fruit
it.
not from a tree.
purple, green, and red, or blue and
Blue.
red. Layla's like, well, if it wasn't for purple, it could be fire.
I mean, is that a fruit?
I mean, are we? Well, also grapes come in green and purple, and apples come in red and green too. So I don't know if it's really a color so much as it is.
But it says and. So if it's based on colors, it has to be something that's all those colors and does not come from a tree.
Or it's something that all those share or have in common.
They all come from a seed.
Layla's head hurt.
My guess was that they all bloom from flowers, but the grapes don't do that.
Yeah, they do.
Grapes are vine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're on a
they-
vine. They don't technically
They
have
don't
a
start
flower.
as a bloom. Oh, I thought they did.
But see,
But that's
See,
the thing,
if it-
though. Apples
it
do
has to
come
be
from trees.
something. Yeah.
She sees her reflection in a tablet.
She's bugging herself. Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Oh,
Get it, girl.
Oh, her hackles are raised and everything.
Get it,
oh,
Starry.
that's adorable.
That's a good girl. Hang on.
Come from a tree, so it's. I don't
Good
think.
girl.
Everything's
Maybe
better.
Blueberries grow on a
Apples
bush.
grow.
Grapes grow on a
Blueberries grow.
vine.
Yep.
Apples grow on a tree. Lemons grow on a.
I mean, lemons.
I thought it was like an
food,
RPG
too.
joke, but I was like, wait, this is D&D.
Lemons also grow on trees.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
a small little tree.
No, it is not.
We have
We
3
have
lemon
6
trees in the
lemons.
back.
Oh, you got full size trees. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
I think of a lemon tree, I think like.
and you can get an indoor lemon tree. I know that.
Yeah.
What?
Like I think of the small.
I
little-
know several people who
I
have
want
little.
an indoor lemon tree because they smell
This.
amazing.
I know several who have little
Saved
indoor
by the
like
buoyancy of citrus.
5-foot lemon trees. You can get a dwarf Meyer lemon plant that's like a 2-foot tall plant and produces a ton of lemons.
Like this.
I have
But anyways, we're getting off topic.
I have a question, Mr. DM, if he's still here.
Yes.
Yes. Because am I able to do like some sort of check or roll, like an intelligence check, because Nissa was originally from a farm?
I think it's a riddle. I don't.
Eat veggies.
uh,
I think this is
Guts,
more
yes.
of a riddle.
Let's do it.
yes, you can make some sort of intelligence check because Nissa was from a farm.
I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. You don't have to give it
No,
to me.
no, don't complain about the benefit, okay?
This is the way
just-
you said it. Like, I'm looking for a good reason to ask for an answer to this puzzle.
No, it was a natural thing for me. I was just like, well, she was on a farm. I'm sure she had to deal with lemons.
Can
or
I make a
something.
wisdom check because Layla's eaten food before?
Just straight in, right?
No, this would be probably
Plant husbandry.
this would be a nature check.
Oh boy, plus
Agriculture 101.
5. Oops.
Guidance.
Yeah, I keep opening too many things. Go away. Right. I don't know where that went.
Aw. 4.
It went poorly. That's where it went.
I mean, I have
That's
nature,
8,
but
and
it's
then
not proficient.
plus 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Wait, I thought you said you have a +5 in nature.
I did.
Yes, but they rolled
A
like
9.
they rolled a 4.
Yes, a 4 plus
they
5
got a
is
2.
9.
They got a 2 on the guidance.
10, 11. They rolled an
Bruzo's
11.
proficient in nature. He can assist.
Okay.
Why
Yes,
did... Oh, yeah,
please.
yeah.
So she's talking to herself about her days on the farm, and Gruzo can chime in, giving her advantage.
Wait, the
Hey,
Great.
do you remember that time on the farm? You weren't there.
Were there any really attractive farm hands? And this gets further distractive.
Gadget would have to fill in at some point with her.
All right.
Guidance.
I am so sorry. I have failed miserably.
Nissa,
So,
you have
18?
Nissa, you have the feeling that you are barking up the wrong tree here. You're getting
Yeah.
no ideas.
Roll a d4.
I don't think my nature check is gonna assist. I don't think this has to.
You think hard. Can you? Thank you. So you're thinking pretty hard on what this might mean. the closest that you can kind of draw from nature is that you're looking for something that either resembles these items or maybe is the same color as these items.
So we're looking at basically like things from the earth that are the same color. So like gemstones or something?
Possibly.
Do we have any gemstones?
I
But
have
it
a
can't be.
diamond.
Oh, that's
Well, I think
it's. If it's
I
a
think
gemstone,
it's
then
and
if it's a gemstone, then it's
they all come from.
that's just to signify the colors.
Right.
But do
But we can't-
gemstones
but the
grow on
colors-
trees?
My God.
No, but they're gemstones. Gemstones are fruits of the earth, as some people like to call them.
Mhm.
So, I mean, what happens if we get it wrong? It just shoots back at us and it hurts us. Is that what happened when you put
I
the
mean, the
wrong
first-
thing in the bowl?
The first
I
time
have.
I got it wrong, it didn't do anything for the first one.
Layla's like, I've got a bunch of gemstones I use for spell components.
What were the fruits that it called out?
Lemon, apple, grape, and blueberry.
Sapphire, ruby, agate, or what was it? What was
Agate.
the green one? Agate, yeah.
You could
Peridot.
use. There are green and purple grapes, so you could use amethyst or you could use emerald.
But there are also green apples.
Well, there's green and red apple.
Vex is
I don't
probably
know.
over there just holding his head in his hands.
He's just like, he's
Well, Layla
listening
has
to
gems.
this.
It's gonna be that picture of like
I mean, I could literally just paint a picture of a freaking tree, or not a tree, but
What?
a picture of gemstones. I think are the way to go here.
Gemstones are pretty common for adventures. Like, you usually
Do-
get a bunch
Unless
of
you're
your money in gemstones. Stuff we've done, too. I mean, do we have a backup, though? Because what happened when we got it wrong the first time on the other one?
I don't
They did
remember.
nothing.
No,
Nothing
no,
happened.
He
But it
spoke.
just didn't
no,
do anything.
he spoke what he thought the answer was, and nothing happened. He didn't put
Okay.
the wrong thing in there.
No, we put an
Oh,
arrow.
he put an arrow. Yeah, we put an
did
arrow
put the
in.
arrowhead. Okay, yes, and then nothing happened.
Okay.
It just spit it back out, didn't it?
Yeah, I think
Well, I
so.
mean, it doesn't
Just
go
rejected
anywhere,
it.
so I guess Layla will. Let me
Should we,
see which.
should we step out of the room?
Yeah, leave the cleric in here to do it.
The one who can, the one who has that amulet. So just in case, poison gets spewed out, we don't die of poison.
It looks like Gurzo's staying in the room. Okay.
Oh God.
All right. Well, I guess Layla's going to put in. It says fruit singular. Yes.
I am a fruit not from a tree. I am a lemon, grape, apple, and blueberry.
Okay. Layla will put in a small ruby, a small emerald, a small. So that's the grape and the apple. A small. A topaz is yellow for lemon, and then a small sapphire, and she'll put those into the bowl,
All right.
one after another.
There is a distant rum. No, not here. Let's see. This lights
Ah!
up with electricity.
Well, I'm not getting those back.
Yes, they are eaten up by the spell. Oops.
Alright, so I need to remove that much currency, so that's probably like. I'll call it. You think 20 gold sounds fair? 25 gold
Yeah, that sounds good.
for the currency? Okay.
Yay, it's another one down. Should we check that wall just in case it's open?
Layla,
now?
Layla wants to look around and see if there's any, if any panels opened up here as well. Like, did any of the stones move in here to reveal a panel for the rod?
No.
Is it still cold on that wall?
Yes, it's still very, very.
And there's no panel or rod. I'm gonna her. Well, she already did a really good investigation check on it, right?
Yes.
The rod still look the same?
Yes, it's still set in the same exact way.
Can she do an investigation check on the rod to see if there's another way to utilize it? Like if she turned it around and used the other
Yes,
end, that it would have a different.
It has actually not been fully set in.
Okay. What kind of check can she make to try and figure out what? So she thinks that if she pushes it all the way in the wall, it might do something more.
Yes.
Something with cold. Very, very cold.
No, the rod. The rod that's sticking in the
I
wall
know.
that opened this door. If you push it all the way in, it might do something.
Yes, but I also felt very, very cold from that wall. So if that's going to open that cold, a heads up that that's going to possibly be an issue. And I guess, does everyone want me to push it in all the way to find out what happens?
I mean, if it's a way forward, it might be important. So I'd
Yeah.
say yes.
Just brace yourself and let's do it.
I'll be ready though, just in case.
Do the thing.
All right. This wall rises, but you.
Oh wait, is that the
Poison.
gas room?
No, well, we don't know. It's just cold,
Okay.
as far as we're aware.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, she's already glowing.
but it's in the corner, Miri. It's in the corner, not the orb. The corner.
I can't move because the ceiling height and everything. This
All
one?
right, yes.
Yes.
Careful, just a second.
Oh. Oh. Is
Da, 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 da. Whoa, the floor.
Yeah, I had to fix it there.
Oh.
there's a
Ooh.
guys? There's a thing.
Yes.
Don't go in
But
there.
Should we have our
There's
rogue
muffled,
check it?
There's
Yes.
muffled sounds coming from the other side of the wall there, Mary. But you see a treasure chest in front of you, and
Oh,
it is,
and it's
and it
blocked
is-
off.
Yes, and
But we don't know what she sees
Cold,
because we
exactly.
can't.
cold
yeah,
is
we can't hear
spilling
through the
from
wall.
this chest.
Cold.
What is filling?
Cold.
Cold.
Oh.
Rigid temperature.
All right. Well,
Can you pull it out, or is it
Mimic.
just stuck there?
how did the door go up? It was a mechanism.
Yeah,
The-
yeah,
the
Gadget's
rod.
just-
Gadget.
So if
Gadget-
I attach my net and the rope to this chest, can I drag it out and have,
can try
have them
to.
open the door back up?
You can try to.
I will try to do that.
All right. When your net touches the chest, it
That's a good thing I didn't touch it. I've learned my lesson from touching things right off the get-go. Mm,
Didn't go to this school then.
this is where Layla is needed. Oh, hey.
Yo,
Okay.
what's up?
Layla, this might be a job for you because there's an ice chest.
It's perfect
Ice-
explanation.
need
What?
a Cody
What?
top.
What a bu-
Solid.
Pull the lever,
Cold.
Gadget. Or push it, rather.
all right.
Okay.
And there's the treasure
Alright,
chest.
so I'm gonna. Layla immediately is like, you know, we should have probably had one of the people with Arcana come in here.
Shit. Cruiser comes back over the door.
Knock,
knocks
knock,
on it a few
knock.
times. Ah!
Can we get somebody with Arcana?
Cruiser's gone.
We're trading out our goblin for a magic user.
Oh, am I going in?
Yes.
Okay, why are you going in?
Don't touch it.
Alright. I put guidance on. Oh my god,
So
on Nissa,
silly.
and say, can you make an Arcana check on that? Not really.
Uh.
Does that look magical to you, or do you think it's something? Because it looks magical to me.
Yup.
On contact with my net, it got frostbitten and shattered. I think it's magic.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, from this
I want
distance,
you
it
to-
feels freezing anyway. So
I want you to like. Does it look like anything you're aware of? Like, can I just hit it with fire, or should I try to dispel magic instead? If it's anything
Well-
like the other stuff we've seen here, it's probably way too high level for
thank you.
guidance.
can't see it. It disappeared behind a wall. There we go. Guidance as well. I don't know why I didn't roll it with it.
Because you
Why keep getting ones?
Because you don't roll it with it.
12 plus your bonus.
12 plus 8. So
That's
19.
20.
20.
20. I for some reason thought it was a 10. I thought it was a 10 plus 1.
No. Why?
What did you just
You
roll?
hurt them so much, Guts.
Alright. Alright, now that I've recovered. Yes, it is magical.
Okay.
It is either 1 protected by a spell or 2 cursed. If you could take your best educated guess at this, you'd say that it is simply trapped with a the equivalent of a chill touch spell, but at a very high skill level.
So is it reasonable to assume that we might not be able to dispel it? Or get rid of that
It's
trap?
possible.
Magic, so that's not gonna work.
I do.
But just set it on fire.
Concentrate. Before she does it, she's actually going
Guidance
to
yourself?
cast,
Bless.
yes, bless on herself and on. Since I get other targets anyways, just Miri and Nissa since they're right here. Then with bless going, she will do third level.
No gadget.
Gadget, what are you doing?
I wasn't doing anything.
You walked over.
So I assume I'm going
I was
to.
moving.
Sorry, I missed out that. Trying to
I'm just if it's third level, a spell attack roll, and since I have bless, I'll get an additional D4.
Oh, is it a skill check?
No, it's an attack roll, kind of dealy. And I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll the 20. So it comes up
Better.
to 18 plus my spell, 26.
Okay.
So that means it
It is
should
dispelled.
dispel it.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
dispelled. The chest fills with condensation at the sudden change in temperature.
Go get your sweaty chest. Actually, wait. You could still have other traps. Now we should get the rogue.
We should have all
Alright.
just stayed in here. And
This is
dispelled.
like a JRPG when you're switching out your
Yeah,
characters
you
because
can
you,
only
can
have
only
three.
have 3 or 4 at a
You-
time.
you use
so
it-
you need to
use the
optimize your
PHS.
party loadout.
I give you guidance.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
Ew. Because we'll kind of very carefully.
let's see if anything's out of the ordinary. Give me that perception check.
I'll give you advantage as well. Urza.
Oh no, the storm may have hit.
Yeah, he's not in the game anymore.
Alright, well, since it's a perception, I guess I will have him aid me. And guidance myself. Oh my gosh.
Why?
Wow.
Why? You caused
Wow. Hey, can we...
I can use a lucky. so
That
you
would be
can
greatly
reroll.
appreciated. I want that D20 off into the darkness. Alright, that's a lot better, so that's a
Find my
13,
lucky so I can check mark it.
13 plus 8, so a 21.
All right. No, it looks like
Then I will ask Gruzo to step aside, and either me or Miri will do it because we're tankier. Miri, you want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
You gonna use the other net?
Remember, you have bless,
Okay.
and I give you guidance. And I step around the corner.
So it should be good.
Da-da-da-da-da.
All right. I'm gonna open it up.
You got a red rupee.
It
pops
popped open.
And
Hey, Gruza,
inside
what's that?
it is
Amethyst.
All right.
That's
Well, you
the
might as well
crown
give
for
it
the
back.
pedestal.
I was gonna say give the random
Alright.
jewels back to Miri or to
Did you
Layla.
Did you pick it up?
Uh-oh.
Why do you have to ask
Yeah, you
these
picked it up,
things and
didn't you?
make me second guess? I moved away from it, so I'm considering yes, I touched it.
All right, so
I
you
picked it
picked
up.
it up. And you brought it out. Alrighty.
Just a quick question. What are the gemstones again? Citron, amethyst, and what?
Ruby and sapphire.
Ruby and sapphire. Thank you.
When you go to hand it over, you feel the extreme urge to instead pocket it for yourself. I need you to make a wisdom save.
No,
That's-
you have bless.
I know.
You think she rolled a saving throw? She got
A 13.
All right. You will refuse to hand this over. Yes.
No,
he's back.
I use Flash of Genius that gives an additional +5 to the roll.
Making it a 17.
18.
18.
So
Okay.
Mira's just
Yep.
like
You still refuse to hand this over. It is yours, and you need to keep it.
Miri's going to hand it over, and then she's like, "But
It
but
is-
why
it is
shouldn't I
too-
keep it?"
It is too good. It is too good to hand over.
Hello?
Too pretty.
Well, sort of like tilts her head, but doesn't think anything of it.
Okay.
intelligence.
Would Gadget think that's
oh wait,
weird?
Gadget's not. You don't.
Yeah,
even know
don't
what
you have
they're
to be
doing
able
right
to see
now.
them?
Oh well, shoot.
Yeah.
All right,
We don't
Layla
know
knocks
what's
on the
going on.
wall.
Alright.
Quack quack.
So what was in there?
Some sort of
Oh, hang on,
crown
guys.
thing.
Just Google it. Yeah.
Uzo vanished.
You're back.
Also, my net cut out.
Yeah,
Yeah. I was gonna say because
we figured.
if he's looking for the modded one, we're not gonna be able to do that
Oh,
on you
Mini,
guys' setup.
It's gone. It's somewhere.
Mary's like, I am a pious centaur.
Yeah, that's not gonna
Oh,
happen
there it
over
is.
there. But
No
we have that set up
temptation
on
shall
your
stray
computer.
me from the path of
That
teamwork.
took some special downloads
need to go
and
watch
stuff
that again.
to set up.
Mary, there's a fancy crown in here with some gemstones in it. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow sometime I can do it for you, buddy. Yes. Alright, love you, buddy.
Love you, sweetie.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, love you.
Welcome back.
Mary is a pious centaur. No temptation shall stray her from the path of teamwork. Hey, Mary, there's a crown in here with some gemstones on it. Oh.
And that's what it is.
It doesn't change her
Okay, when she
personality,
says that,
jeez.
does that thing?
No.
Yeah, I was like,
it's
is
not
that
gonna
weird?
change her personality. It's, you just don't want to get rid of her.
Yeah, that was me joking at a character.
It's mine! It is my precious!
I mean, if you want, I can check it with my identify thing, but you'll just have to wait 10 minutes.
I mean, she's not dead and hasn't been transported into a different realm or something, so it's not as bad the magic as you've touched. If it is magical.
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
It was Kyber. It was fine if you want.
Oh no, I think our internet's dying.
You sound fine to me.
Yeah.
Pledge.
Orb
Alright, so-
and treasure acquired.
Yes. Using the rod.
Da-da-da-da.
Adjust the lever, the pulley up and down.
So the levee is dry.
We gotta stop it.
Layla just she just step away from the ledge, my friend.
I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. So this portcullis is still down.
Yes, the portcullis is still down.
There's no panels anywhere near it.
No. But Gardo comes over and he says, "Guys, the wall just opened up."
What wall?
I
Where?
keep forgetting Gardo is here.
Wall.
The stinky wall.
Oh,
Oh.
Lead the way.
Yeah. No, don't
Nobody
put me
else-
in the
no,
wall,
no.
please.
Little puddle now. You look at Gardo's
Gardo-
feet and you can see that they're just slimed over.
oh no.
Gardo,
Wow.
did you step on his body?
What did you do?
I played in the puddle.
Urzo, you didn't just do that, did you?
It's a people puddle.
Cruzo. No.
I did not put that. I was
Alright.
holding that piece the entire time.
I'll accept it.
I did not put him down.
Sir.
I just like how everybody's like, "Oh no!"
As soon as I started moving in the room, I was like, "Wait a minute! There's a reason I didn't do this last time. What was
Layla,
it?"
Layla has an idea. So in the entrance to this next room, does the gas continue or is it? Well,
Gardo.
Layla will. Gardo, what are you doing?
He's just immediately reading it.
Ah,
What's it say?
It says, "I am a room you cannot enter. I have no doors or corners, but I have a center."
What were the other
I'm not-
parts?
Have no doors or corners, but I have a
I
center.
have no doors or corners.
Layla comes back over and relays that to everybody else, carefully avoiding the bone goo.
Why do
I'm
you
a-
use me? Use my two brain cells are trying really slapping each other really hard on this.
It's Gadget and Nissa that are supposed to figure out the smart people puzzles.
Yeah, but Mary's trying to.
Layla relays
we're
it,
helping.
I'm smart.
and Layla also without touching the door, looks. Does it just look like a normal door over here? The double
Yes.
doors?
Mm-hmm.
They don't look like acid etched or anything.
No.
Was there a bowl in there?
Yeah, there's one of the riddle bowls in the far room. So that means
Something
it's another of the ones that makes the orb come to it if we solve it.
I've heard this riddle before. I know
Yeah,
the answer,
yeah.
but does my character know the answer?
If you know the answer, your character's definitely smart enough to know it.
Heck?
Like I definitely remember this riddle, but I can't remember the answer myself.
I take out the bag of mushrooms that I've had since I
Now is not the time.
corners. Look at them, they're round, but I have a center, and I point at the center.
Mm-hmm.
So you want me to go drop a mushroom in it?
Yes.
My God.
All right.
Hold
so
on,
Layla-
hold on. Do not touch these with your
Oh
hands.
my God, I thought it was
Do
like
not
a
touch these with
symbolic-
your hands, because
Oh,
I thought
those
it was
are those
symbolic
mushrooms
room.
that could
No, it's like a
can
mushroom.
destroy
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And
for you to.
Layla's got
pour in
cloths of all sorts. Layla has all sorts of weird odds and ends. So
Okay,
it just takes
see-
out like a rag out of her thing.
fitting. Poison room, poison mushroom, you know.
And she goes up and puts the mushroom in the bowl.
All right. You can hear doors. The party actually can hear this better than Layla can. You can hear these doors unlatch, and another kind of metallic clink sound from somewhere distant beyond these doors.
Does it start
Yeah, I'm
in
getting
here?
that going right now.
Okay. Ah!
ah,
Oh.
Ooh, pretty. Gardo
Don't
touches.
touch-
no.
He's blasted back. He hits a wall.
Whoa!
Worth it.
You gonna be all right, Gardo?
Fine.
Those sparks dancing over him.
Did the doors in this room open?
The gas begins to slowly dissipate.
Oh.
They did not open, but there was a very clear unlatching sound. Very distant.
Oh, I
clink.
was.
Okay,
I
so
was
further,
able to take
so
that
further,
rod, right?
further this way,
Yeah, you can
not
take
further
the
back the way we came.
Okay,
No.
I've got the rod then.
No, the
Yeah,
way
we've
these
so
doors-
far have activated 3 pedestals. We got 2 more.
Right.
Layla's gonna take a moment and she's going to just say a quick death rite prayer over the bone goo puddle.
Can I do prestidigitation to help make the smell and smoke go away? Easier, quicker for us to come in. Shoot, grab myself. Come on, thank you.
You think this door is trapped, Gruzo? We haven't
is
seen
it
an
safe to come
actual
in
door
now?
yet. I mean, I think so, but I couldn't tell. Nissa's in here and she's not dead yet, so.
Hold on.
No, it should be fine now. I'm clearing it out while it's doing it as well.
She needs to go potty and go outside, or go to her kennel.
Guidance and I can assist you.
In that case. Yeet. Oh,
15
so
plus 2.
17. So 17 plus 6, 23.
Alrighty. No, everything looks to be in ship shape. Doesn't seem to be.
I don't think we've encountered any like physical traps this entire time. They've all been like magical and like spells.
Yeah, but then we get too comfortable and then zap.
Alright, I gotta open the door.
It smacks you in the face.
Ah.
That was a really
shit.
cool. That was a really cool effect. The way the door.
Yeah. Alright,
Bangs
so
Crusoe's nose.
they,
I'm gonna roll
open.
another
Yeah.
light casted marble down.
Alright, I'm going to use Gardo to eliminate the important
Oh.
key feature is
Oh.
spikes with bones.
Acupuncture.
Yes, bones being punctured through in the rib cage and the legs.
So you were saying about, magic
Yeah.
traps? I'm pretty sure that's a regular
There
trap
are
right there.
metal bound doors. They seem very heavy set to the left, and there's a portcullis opposite of the door you just opened.
Does it look like when the marble was rolling across, there weren't like holes for the marble to fall in on the rest of the floor? Or were there?
No.
Okay. Well, the marble's definitely not heavy enough to set it up. Those are actual just like pressure traps.
Hmm.
Pressure
What
or
do you think?
motion? Someone throw a random rock or something in there.
I don't have anything heavy enough to set it. Well, I tossed a marble
I
through.
said, is it?
I have some manacles if you want something heavier.
Come help me look, Gurzo.
Well, okay. First question: is there anything on the ceiling? Like, did whoever got impaled fall, or does it seem like they came up through the floor?
The
That
ceiling's
is
pretty
a-
high up, so it's kind of too hard to tell, but it doesn't look like there's anything on the ceiling from what you can see.
And Grizzo will assist with that perception roll.
Yeah, I rolled it with advantage.
Alright, a 23
Bastards.
perception. Yeah, the ceilings seem totally fine. Tile is actually kind of shattered, so they come up with extreme force.
Oh,
What's going on? I wasn't here.
There's
Ah,
a pile of
floor
bones in the
spikes.
middle of the room,
Force.
yeah, with spikes coming up through it.
With the 23, do I see any sort of telltale signs on the floor?
Damn it, that
when
means
you
we can't spell out Jehovah.
When you can't see when you
See what
can't
you did
see a
there.
trap, you also can't
Disarm it.
sleight of hand it to disarm it.
Correct.
but if it's only involved with touching the floor, Gadget doesn't need to touch the floor.
We don't know how it goes off.
That's true.
But if they're floor spikes, then if she's off the floor, it doesn't matter how it goes off.
But there's a portcullis and a closed door. There has to be something in the room that we can do to open one or the other.
Also, that's the only body in here, right?
Yeah, it's the only one.
And that's
you
the
can see.
only shattered floor tile too.
Yes.
So that guy got all the way to the center of the room somehow.
Do you think the floor? Do you think the floor spikes don't start until that row or something?
It was like I don't
If-
know. I just know he got there alive.
I kind of have an idea, and I don't know if it will work, but I could summon Mage Hand and make it touch each tile.
I think it only can manipulate 5 pounds worth of pressure or force,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the max it can carry.
Yep.
You could try it.
I'm
It's
just-
not gonna
I'm just
hurt.
checking.
It doesn't hurt to try. It's a
10
cantrip,
10
right?
pounds. It's 10 pounds.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So
my diary.
once again, I'm sorry. Explain to me what's going on.
They're at the center of the room. There is spikes coming up out of the ground, and bones are basically having been punctured by these spikes. To the left of the room, there's an iron-bound door and to the opposite, there is a portcullis. Which is
What's a portcullis?
the gated
Yeah, I
door.
was about to ask.
It's the
Okay.
like what you see in the front of castles and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I have the. Oh, yeah. My athletics is an 11
So-
as well.
So we were looking around the room and the walls and the
acrobatics,
ceiling.
I'm sorry.
The stones, are they as rough and like uneven as they look in the actual like tail spire, or are they all smooth?
No, they're all jank.
Okay, so it shouldn't be that difficult to, find handholds and footholds for somebody who's skillfully acrobatic.
Hmm.
You're gonna
Okay.
make me crawl on the walls, aren't you?
If you want, we can try that after we send Gadget in flying and see if that goes okay.
I mean, I do have spider climb.
Yeah, but you can just fly too.
I mean, I
know,
also
but
sent
I'm
my hand
saying I
around
can
there and
cast
flying didn't
spider
work
climb.
anything.
I can
Yeah,
cast.
through and see if you can spot anything else once you're inside.
So perception and investigation checks when I get in.
Yeah,
If I
or
could
maybe
fly, I
just
would
a
aid you,
different
but I
angle
can't.
just.
Someone needs to tell me where I'm looking because I don't know.
All right, I cast guidance on her. You must
I need to.
make so
control-
Layla
hold on, I need to.
Layla impresses upon this point and says, Gadget, make sure you fly high enough that if the spikes come up, they couldn't reach you based on how high up those spikes go.
All right.
But don't go too close to the ceiling either.
Gadget flies in. Yes.
Right, it got turned off, didn't it?
Yes. Alrighty.
Boom.
I need a dexterity save.
Okay.
No.
Plus 3. That is
Oh,
not
God.
great. I'm okay. So can I? I might
could
just use
inspiration it.
lucky. Oh yeah, I have inspiration. I forgot to re-click that on there. I was gonna say I could have just used lucky, but inspiration sounds a little better right now. But I think that's only used for
I said you could save the 20, so he might let you just use it here. I would say
To the ceiling. They don't clang against the ceiling, but they come within about an inch of the ceiling before coming back down and settling into the ground.
Oh, maybe they go up until they hit something.
they didn't actually encounter the ceiling, so they
Yeah,
have a
came
limited
within,
reach.
like, an inch.
So when they go back down, do they go all the way back down, or do they?
They settle
Stay
where they're
up,
at right
like-
there. They settle
Okay.
right there.
So similar to how the skeleton is.
So why did that set off when I was over here? And oh, okay. Let me take a look at the rod because I remember there were weird patterns and things.
Did that guy in the middle just take a fucking running long jump? Only
Well,
to end
first
up
I'll
on
make that Arcana
spikes?
check and see if I can figure out why that happened to begin with.
Also, if the
Add
trap,
an 8 to that, it's a 20.
if the trap has
Coulda.
sprung,
It has some sort of detection magic to it, but it's embedded below the surface of this floor.
He could have made a running long jump.
Yes.
Wait,
What happened is his friends discovered what these traps do, and they figured it was only the first few rows, so they had him make the jump, and they learned it wasn't just
Wow.
the first few rows. They learned the hard
awkward.
way. He didn't have flight.
Oh. What? Oh, actually, hold on. Are the floor tiles in this room loose?
No, they're just jank. Like they're worn down.
Well, I mean, like, if we, like, wedge something underneath them, could we flip them up to see if there's, like, a rune or something on the bottom?
Looking at the remains of this floor tile, they're probably about 5 to 6 inches thick, and it doesn't seem
Oh.
like they're of a weight that would be able to easily kind of pry and lift up without getting a really good grip on it, and possibly still setting the trap off on yourself.
Fuck. Okay.
Well, I mean, if this was Minesweeper, this space would have to be safe.
God.
But this ain't
Uh,
Minesweeper, so,
So I have a mace.
Mhm.
So I deal like bludgeoning damage.
Mhm.
That means I can destroy stone and rock and stuff.
Mhm.
Can I, while still, and it's within 5 feet of me, so I wouldn't have to enter its space.
Right.
So I could like thwack the edge of that tile.
Are you wanting to
With
play
my mace.
whack-a-mole with the floor?
Layla smash.
Well, I want to hit the edge of the tile to see if I can chip part of the tile off
Okay.
enough that I can see and smack me back in the face with my own mace or something. But I wouldn't be impaled because no part of my body is going over the trap.
Until the one you're standing on is actually the trap.
If that's the
one
case,
you
it should
impale you.
already set off.
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe it just didn't like the magic that was flying over it.
You're not flying by magic. You just naturally fly, though. I mean, Layla's not smart enough to figure that out, but anyways, this was literally the first thought I had, so that's what Layla's gonna do because she's got 8 intelligence. So she takes her mace, looks at it for a second, and she tries to chip the closest edge of the tile next to her.
All right. Bringing the mace down. I'm not going to make you roll damage on this.
Okay.
Even at maximum effort and damage, when you bring it down, it does little more than make a little bit of powdery dust come up from where the mace hit.
Okay. Layla doesn't like this architecture.
I thought these
can't
guys were
stone
going to be
shape it.
cool.
You can't beat it.
The only thing that I can think of, which probably will not work, is dimension dooring. But that again,
Yes.
the whole floor could still be.
Choose a tile. Let's try it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So unless I can just go beyond the portcullis, well, I probably can't because I could just say go somewhere and it will take me there. But
Layla. Just a second. Never mind. Okay, I was gonna say there's a thing Layla can do called Guardian of Faith. I summon a spectral guardian. It doesn't actually have health because it can't be hurt, but it is a creature.
Mhm.
So, but it only stays in one spot. So, it would at best for one spot. You're muted.
What did my 18 Arcana tell me?
That it detected self, but pretty far down.
Oh. Can Gruzo examine the ones that are right in front of him now?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Guidance.
I can do investigation too.
Yep, those are spikes.
But couldn't you use like a sleight of hand check or something to figure out how
Well,
it functions
let's get that
mechanically?
You want me to see-
investigation first.
Okay.
Okay,
Guidance.
let me see if I can fiddle with the mechanism or something. Investigation. I'm not doing that. I got +0.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got
He said
investigation.
let Gadget do the investigation
Yeah.
first.
I will aid.
I will advise her.
Thank you. I'll roll another d20 and a d4.
There we go.
Yay!
Hey,
Oh my god, at these
my
20s
advice was
tonight.
helpful.
So that's a 31 right off the bat with
33.
33.
All right.
Check 'em dubs.
As Gruzo's kind of like getting close to this, you stop him, and you realize that the shine to the metal on this is not a natural shine. Upon closer inspection with your magnifying glass, you can see almost a iridescent oil sheen to it. So it's got that kind of like rainbowy color. It shows you that this metal is coated with something, which it very well could be oil, but it could also be something lethal and toxic.
Oh.
You also notice that even though these have been set back into the ground, they're at an area, at a level where they can shoot back up again.
a fudge.
So even though
The
they're
trap could reset.
already kind of sitting out, they could probably respring.
Fuck.
I'm thinking maybe this isn't the room we're supposed to go to yet because we don't have any clues.
Well, there's nowhere else to go.
Are you sure about that? The other, well,
Layla stared at Gardo for a second and then thought better of it.
I know I can go check the portcullis.
Super fast. It's the
Oh,
other
okay.
one we should probably take a break
Oh,
for.
okay then.
Yeah, this one's just a tablet, and she's like, and she's done. She just
Okay.
kind of goes net, and she's done.
Alrighty.
All right. I'll go. I guess if we're still going, I'll go check out the portcullis at the other area.
Alrighty.
Meow.
Hey, Nissa, don't you have Unseen Servant?
No.
You don't have Unseen Servant?
Yes, but I don't have access to all spells yet.
You do, you just haven't tried to. So, all alone, Nissa, you press your face against the portcullis. You're like, let me in.
Aw.
And it doesn't let you in. And the hallway goes, it just goes into darkness. You think that maybe in the light you can see some kind of metal glinting way down in the hallway, but not any detail to where you can actually tell what it is. On top of that, you realize that this isn't just one portcullis, but it's two back to back within about 5 feet.
Ah, double secured.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And there was nothing on this side that opens it, so I'm up on the roof.
Use Dimension Door in this room. It's totally safe. Nothing bad
X
can
to
happen.
doubt.
I would never, as a game master, lie to my players.
That has been proven false. Yeah, I'll go back to the people and be like, yeah, the portcullis is still closed that way.
Well, and we're not locked from leaving the house.
Is if we got to the sand room again, we could dimension door out back to the original area.
Are you certain?
I mean, if there's
I
Some
mean,
sort of
from what them, so it might be the same for the ceiling. For that area, anyway.
what happened while I was gone.
We learned that Nissa doesn't have Unseen Servant.
Cool.
She went to go check the other portcullis, and it's actually two back to back, and then the hallway goes on for ways, and she saw like reflective metal that might be another doorway or something, but it's too far to tell.
Okay, well, it might be a good idea to go check out that route because I am clueless as to where you go here.
She did check out that route. It has two portcullis back to back, like within 5 feet of each other. It's on this basically on the same tile. So it shows that multiple things have to be unlocked.
I was like, okay, well,
Yeah,
maybe
it's
we can
much
go and
further.
investigate that.
Layla has in her bag of crazy stuff a crowbar.
Okay.
It has to be something living.
That's not what I'm talking about. There are
I also
cracks
have
in
a
the floor.
crowbar.
Yes, but as we established with Crusoe, these tiles are very thick and strong, and there's not a very decent spot for leverage. Decent
crowbar
spot to really get in there with the crowbar, because you got to remember they're kind of thick. The initial tip of them is thin, but these are multiple inches thick. They're not just like two. We're talking about like 6 to 7 inches deep.
I think the only next thing I can think of would be to check the rod with Identify, because it does have magic on it, and it may help with this.
Literally holding the rod.
Well, you can do that while we sit here and worry for 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure.
All right, y'all try and think this out. I'll look at the rod.
All right. 10 minutes go by, and all you discern from the rod is that it is made of magic materials. Basically a practically unknown, unheard of type of wood, and what seems to be quicksilver.
Can Gadget have made some investigation checks on the rod in the same amount of time?
Sure.
Wait.
Well, how
So
about
what you said,
10?
what you're telling me is that I didn't find anything that would
Nothing
help
useful,
us.
no.
So we need something living to test the
21.
things, right?
Alright. I have a
21 reveals
also in
no
the
further
meantime-
information about the rod. It seems like it was
so the
its current uses were limited to that panel.
the only thing we can see in the room,
Souvenir.
other than the spikes that have come up, is the bones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we can't tell if the bones have anything on them, can we?
No, they look. Basically, they look useless.
Okay.
They're just bones. There
I was
might
gonna
be
say,
like
'cause I've got a
old bits of remaining clothing, but most of the decayable stuff has long since decayed away.
Damn, because I've got a 10-foot collapsible pole and a bunch of rope. I could have made like a fishing pole, trying to fish it back. Oh, got a spike again.
The only thing I can think of is that the guy was able to get across the hallway, but only set off the trap that he landed on, whereas Gadget flew in and was immediately attacked by one of the spikes.
Yes, there's a speed difference there.
There also might be a pattern to it.
Gotta go fast.
But we don't want to risk stepping on any.
You muted.
There also might be a pattern to walk through it, but we don't want to risk stepping on any.
Well, I mean,
So-
they're literally the only tile you can step on is the one that is in front of Layla.
Right,
the
but
way
no
that-
one wants to step on it.
Everybody's so scared of stepping on a single tile.
If it detects life,
Yeah, I was gonna say because it detects things. It'll probably be if you're too fast. If you're too fast for it to detect, then it can't activate.
How about this? How about this? Do these spikes have any uniform, like how they look? I can put a hoof on one of the tiles that can, like, it goes through the thing.
You saw the force that it came up with. You could probably break an ankle, and then they're gonna take you out back and shoot you.
Oh no.
Top of the line,
They-
Miri glue.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we? I have my blades, but I don't want them to get broken.
Are they living?
They're sentient.
generally magic items cannot be broken by
No, just the
Mundane
recoil could,
forces.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like a spring-loaded trap.
Coconut.
Okay,
Coconut.
anyone have, like, let's test this out. Do you have any, like, acorns or anything?
We already threw marble
have
in there.
marbles.
It has to
Yeah.
be living.
Right. Marble isn't.
Oh, acorn. Yeah, I got it. I see what you're saying. I got mushrooms. I don't know if fungi are considered living.
I mean, they grow.
We
A valiant idea. Gadget knows that mushrooms are spores, and if they get
Yep.
pulverized,
I literally said
spores-
that.
So, okay, I couldn't hear you.
I was like, that would be a bad idea because, as
Yeah.
you recall, these spores were very dangerous.
Yes.
right.
Oh, no, okay, I'm not actually moving Layla. I'm just trying to find where I am. Somehow my camera went weird. Okay.
Oh, she died. She died.
Oh.
Okay, so how did Gadget avoid the first spikes coming up? Was that
Dex
just
saving.
Fucking
Good
deck
roll?
save.
She,
Okay.
she
Nat
had,
20 deck save.
yeah.
So who has amazing deck saves?
All right, Nissa.
Why is everyone looking at me?
I also like that I have become the spikes as my icon.
Yeah.
You are the spike.
Let's see.
I could tie a rope around whoever has the highest dex, and as soon as it goes off, I can yank
What?
you away.
What?
I have
You're
a-
not
I
gonna
have a-
pull someone away from a trap faster than spikes can slam up out of the ground.
That's where aiding your dex save. That's what I call it.
I would like to make a survival check to see if there are any cracks on the floor.
Thank you. That sounds much more reasonable than fishing with Gruzo.
Can I get some aid from someone who is skilled?
I
in
will
survival?
assist
Plus
you.
five.
Guys, I
Gruzo
can't
is
see any tracks.
All right. So
That's
that's
better.
quite a bit better. So that's 21 plus 5, 26 survival check.
All right, there are very light. They're very light.
You
scuff
cut
marks.
out.
Yeah,
There you are.
they're very light scuff marks on the tile in front of Layla, and that's
Cool.
about it.
All
That
right.
might have been where the guy jumped from.
Lucky him that he didn't step onto the panel that Gadget was on, because he would have died before he even jumped.
Nothing
Well,
happens.
steps on it.
Like I said, I think speed is the factor here.
Layla steps
Nothing
on it.
happens. Layla's safe.
Do you see any
I don't
tracks on
see
the next
any
tile?
other tracks.
No.
Okay, so there must be a path through the room. Now that I am in the room, can I make a new perception check?
Yes, you can, but I don't think it's gonna make any difference even at a max roll.
Okay.
Because we already had a very high roll.
Okay, then I won't bother. There's no sort of anything in here. No sort of pattern, nothing on the wall, nothing near the doors.
No, there's no clues.
You know what?
It's slowly dawning on you that
Emerson?
the best way to solve this may be through blood.
We have to kill someone.
Yes. Nissa just volunteered.
No, I didn't.
You said it first.
Well, if it's for the greater good.
It's a price we're willing to pay.
Alright, Layla.
I can cast Bless on... Because Gruzo's the fastest, and I can heal Gruzo because I'm a healer. And we still have those
how many hit
potions,
points?
right?
How many hit points does Guzo have, and how many hit points do these spikes do?
Yes.
No, no.
What?
I have,
Wait a minute.
I have
Wait a minute.
100 hit points.
He
I don't
What's
remember
your
agreeing to
dex
this.
save? What's
I
your
don't
dex
remember
save,
agreeing to this at
Harry?
all.
And he has PTSD of getting,
Okay.
holes put in.
Gruzo, you don't have to do it then. You can be seconds.
What?
I'm gonna cast. Miri, get up here. What's your dex save?
Better than +1.
So a +2.
I have a +3
yes.
deck save.
I'll cast Bless on me, Gruzo, and Miri, and say, "Okay, Miri, go either forward or right. Your pick."
Maybe you shouldn't be sharing a tile.
But it's
Thank you, Vex.
I'm gonna use one of the. Oh yeah, you still have +2 regeneration, by the way, because it's not been over
Oh, right.
over an hour.
These spikes count as 1, the one in front of the spikes count as 2, the one in front of me count as 3, so on.
What?
I don't know.
Direction
She's
she's
saying that
choosing.
for herself.
Yeah, I'm doing that randomly. I can't get that one because that's the spike one. What?
Just do 1 or 2 for this one or this one.
5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What? Okay.
Alright, that's the one you're going on?
That's the one I rolled.
Nothing happens.
All right.
Why did you suddenly get much closer to the mic when you said that?
Next in line.
Terrifying.
I took one for the team.
Layla
now
takes a
someone
bit
else.
of
One,
Layla takes a
one
bit of
square
chalk.
at a time, not diagonally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Layla takes a bit of chalk and marks the 2 safe tiles.
Alright.
Layla will go
Me and
next.
Layla tag teaming.
Layla's just gonna go this way.
Alright, deck save.
All
Ah.
right. That is a
Nice.
24.
You have to
Do
make a
you
new
get-
deck save.
All right.
Darn.
That would be a 12, so that's a failure on that one.
Okay, you gotta keep the failure.
Is there any way that I could aid?
Don't
Wait,
don't
what
worry
was-
about it.
What was the
Okay.
It's fine.
what?
It's fine.
Feeling and then drop down.
Oof.
You are impaled and stuck.
Okay.
Can I? Do I leave it in or take it out? Do I leave it in or take it out?
You take it out and then heal.
Yeah, I'm
Layla's ready to heal herself once you take
I'm
take her
going
off.
to try to. Can I reach her from right here?
Yes, you're
From a
adjacent. You
safety
can try to
spot?
pull her off the spikes, yes.
Yes, I will. I will help her get off
Okay.
the spike.
Hey, Layla, now you're
And
holy.
as soon as she gets off of the spike, she's going to use I still have that potion from Gadget.
Mhm.
That's a bonus action. I don't want to waste that. I got a lot of spells. I'm gonna
Yeah,
use
and we're
Cure
gonna-
Wounds.
I just imagine
first
that
level.
Layla's like slurring. She's like, I got a lot of spells.
All right, so this is just essentially to stop bleeding, anyways. So
Mhm.
7 bonus.
Yep, no bleeding.
All right.
Okay.
Safe.
He's safe.
Okay.
I'll
So
take another
Layla,
one. I'll
so
take
Layla's
another one
like-
because you're healing.
so what Layla's saying is, she's like, so clearly there are false paths.
Yes. They're a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
Seems so.
All right.
Because I'm just a
Um,
messed up sort of person, I guess. Angels designed this.
All right. 1, 2, or 3. 2 is the direct one I'm looking at.
Knowing our luck. It's a 6, which
1,
is
2,
nothing.
3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, deck save.
2.
You have a D4 bonus as well. Don't you have all those
Yeah.
gifts?
I do, but I have
How are we
regen
gonna
every time
pull a
as well.
freaking horse off of freaking spikes?
Me strong.
33 piercing damage, and you are impaled and stuck.
That was so much more.
was not
You've
that
never
much
seen a
more,
horse
so
move
6
this
more.
quickly
I know.
vertically. As she is
Okay.
taken to the ceiling and then dropped back down.
Horses are not
I
meant to
will-
fly.
I will help her off of it. And
All right.
when she comes off, does she look like she's just gonna keep bleeding if I don't heal her?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, these are very big holes.
Okay, I will use another cure wounds.
And I'm still regenerating.
Actually- Actually, wait. Before I do anything else, Layla's going to say,
Well,
okay.
If you have regeneration, that's going to negate the bleeding.
Oh yeah, she has
Yeah, I
regeneration.
do.
I forgot that.
I do.
Yeah, that'll negate
Um,
the bleeding. So you heal your 1 or 2 from the regeneration. I forgot
Two.
what it
Yeah,
was, 2.
Nissa had something to say.
Nisa?
Fartier,
Yes, it's me.
Fartier did.
Theoretically, it's
Gadget.
gotta be that one.
Gadget came up with the conclusion that is some sort of oil.
All right.
Daddy.
Hang on a sec.
Man, I wish I had lucky. I guess. Is it worth inspiration now?
She had a
Nah,
very
fuck
high
it.
roll.
Yeah. So I get.
Probably not.
I guess it wouldn't be worth it then.
Nah. You come to the same conclusion with that result as well. It's definitely some kind of oil, most likely to keep these spikes being able to be reused.
So now that we're further
Okay.
in,
Yeah, it's
like
a 6
it's just portcullises as the other doorways, right?
No. The door to the left is an ironbound door. The door that was opposite of the entrance is a portcullis.
Okay. Does it look like are there actually handles on the door?
The ironbound one, yes. The portcullis, no, but we did hear a clinking noise coming from this room. We don't
Nissa,
know-
Here's something I did want to get.
the range on it.
You should have it. It's Aloha Morha.
I do not have it.
Oh my
You
God.
learn this at Hogwarts, Nissa.
I have a ton of spells to learn. Okay, I have to pick and choose which ones to
Can
learn.
you try and
first.
use a mage hand to open the door then? Come step up here where it's safe so you're within range.
It has to be within 30 foot.
Yes, you can step up here to the safe spot and try it.
Oh God.
That's a weird save. Using mage hand.
What the hell?
You have inspiration.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if it's worth keeping that.
You're gonna. It's a fail
Fine.
no matter what. At a 6.
Fine, I'll roll it. Whatever.
It's up to you. You don't have to. If you can
Well, I
just
don't want to
take-
die. I mean, you.
Listen, she's got a thing with doors and disintegration, so she's worried.
Yeah, 11 plus con. You said so that's plus 3, so that's 14. Did guidance go with this or not?
No, guidance
Okay.
does not work on saves.
All right. You take.
Bless does, but you weren't in here for bless.
Oops, wrong. There we go. Befalls you. You get sick to the stomach as the mage hand touches the doors.
Are they considered poisoned?
No, they just took necrotic damage.
Okay.
It's weird that the mage hand transferred that to me.
Hey,
Mhm.
Gruzo, are you ready to take a turn?
Oh god. Not really.
So wait. It touched the
safe
door.
on
Can
this
it
time.
open it or not?
No, could not open it. It just touched the door.
Okay. Okay.
Are we seriously like? All right, I'll move here.
Safe.
Ah,
Alright.
It's
go
like
again.
Russian roulette with floor tiles.
I have like 2 regeneration rounds, so
Yeah.
just let me know
So you've
whenever
got
a round is up.
You've got another 4 health probably by now.
Every time
Right.
Okay.
every time it comes back to your move, that's a round. Not every time somebody
Facts.
moves.
Okay.
Yes.
it's like Russian roulette, except there's bullets in all the chambers except one.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright.
I want to try.
Ooh, are you sure?
Do it.
My gut tells me this one.
Go with your gut.
My heart tells me this one.
Oh,
My
I
mind's
can't
telling me
advise
no.
you.
But my body is telling me yes.
No, my body's definitely telling me even more no. Safe.
Alright, so making another mark on the chalk so that we can tell this path again.
Just remember, it might be a false one.
Alright, Layla's turn. It might be, but at least we know which tiles are safe.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Layla wants to say a prayer over the bones, so she's gonna try that one.
All right. Final answer.
Why do you do this?
Safe.
Alright,
Oh,
makes another mark, and now she's going to get a better look at the bones and see if there's anything of note or identifying.
If you want to give a medicine, you can. I don't think it's really going to be needed here. You can.
I'm pretty sure I know why they died.
Yeah. Well, I was saying until like this are male or female, but it's kind of obvious with the femur and the ribs and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's nothing of value here. Nothing. There's like rags and cloth that they had once worn, but it's been a very long time that they've been stuck down here like this. And you
Well,
can
Layla
definitely
will
tell
then
it's
take-
one person for sure.
Okay. Well, Layla will take a moment to say a prayer of repose over their corpse then.
You gonna T-pose on him?
Yes,
So-
of course.
Well,
Dab on the dead.
Alright, Gurzo, your turn again.
wait, Nissa didn't go between when I last went.
This
I
is
haven't done it
one
all.
can't
died.
make it.
I'm like looking at that
Damn it.
insulted look at him.
You tried. Valiant effort. Close your eyes, spin, and then whichever one you're facing.
That is a horrible idea.
You're thinking of going. Okay.
Deck save.
Fuck.
Remember, you do have bless
Which is a
Before.
D4 in addition to your save.
reroll. What was the? Okay, so it's
Oh no.
Oh no.
that's a 14.
That's not enough.
No, don't
We
worry.
already know
this,
that.
This will briefly hurt.
Oh, God.
A whole lot. That's 28
She's-
It'll
see a bunch of
only
damage.
hurt for a moment. Your
How
pride
much?
will
28 piercing damage as Gruzo is slammed up
Good
against
Ah!
the ceiling and brought down with the spikes. Impaled and
I'll get him off, and then.
Whoa.
26?
Excuse you.
Not appropriate.
Well, how
That was a-
else am I
my
gonna
fanfic
soothe
is
him in
real.
these trying times?
That was a third of my health
Oof.
in one
No,
hit.
I
That was
will.
a third of my health.
Well, then you're safe for at least one more.
Yeah.
Layla's gonna.
I don't like
Layla's
this
gonna
logic.
Step this way.
All right. Did he get a little bit healing?
Layla's about to do that. Layla's
Uh,
purposely stepping
ow.
before the end of the round.
Okay. Deck save.
All right.
No.
Fix my hose.
That would be a 20.
Oh.
A 20? You
Yes.
barely fall back in time.
Oof.
All right. Now Layla rings as a reaction, she rings the bell.
Oh.
All of us who can hear it may recover.
Oh, let's see.
Half
I've
of-
regained.
4.
So 4
4.
hit dice.
Where's my hit dice again?
Mine are
that uses up-
D10s, right?
That uses up 1 charge of that. Yes, you have D10s.
6.
I have
25.
D8s.
Almost
What?
And then you.
full.
So 14 plus 16 for me.
46.
I get.
With the con added, right?
Yes, you add your con bonus per hit dice you rolled.
Mm-hmm.
So my con
should be-
is plus 3.
That should have maxed most everybody except maybe Mary, and Mary still got regeneration, so.
Yeah.
So that's
Alright,
11.
so we're at a decision.
It's Mary's turn.
Should I go here or here?
I feel like it's probably has to go all the way around the center of the room.
I think so
But-
too.
I would hate ourselves. It does not restore spells. I would hate ourselves if we didn't go on this tile right here and it happens. No, you could have just gone that way. No.
We know
That's
that
totally
this
not
path,
something Vex would do.
This path leads all the way through the room
Now the
and
real
into the
question
dead end.
is, what if I've already thought about that?
Yeah.
Well, you can't go into the psychology of it, or you're just screwed no matter what.
Okay. How about this?
But since you've got the
I'll-
regeneration, you go that way.
I'll roll. Okay.
I-
I'll just.
D4 to this. We've gone through
That's
3
better.
rounds.
18.
It is a failure.
Yes. I'm not gonna.
You get to take my spike you out
Damn.
right to the ceiling.
Yes. Pull me off
Gotta-
again.
You gotta get a really high check on
Alright.
this.
23
Uh,
piercing damage.
okay, I'm gonna pull Mary off as she has requested, and then I'll get her off the spike. I'll take this step.
Screw that! You're taking your turn now!
Safe.
Now you get to go! I saw what you tried to do there, Sab! That is not gonna fly.
How
That would be
quickly
seems
the
to a third of
party
my health.
turns against each other.
I was waiting to see if anyone noticed.
Oh,
I was ready for it.
Oh,
Oh,
Now.
I was away.
Dex save.
Yeah. Yeah, vengeance.
why are you cheering?
Alright, that's a
This is
fail.
like, yay! As she's flying to the roof.
Yay!
Hit me with
Right.
damage. That's a fail.
21 piercing damage. Bleeding,
Cool.
all that jazz.
Let me know what the bleed damage is, by the way. Because I'm not going to heal myself until next turn. So it's not my turn now, but
It is 4 bleed damage.
okay. When we get to the next turn, I'll take that 4 bleed damage.
Alright.
So Mary, you know that one's safe, theoretically.
Do
I mean,
we
it has
though?
to be, unless there's no path.
I need you
I
to declare
landed.
it safe.
I landed.
Safe.
I like that it looks like each of them has like a tire around it.
Yeah, because
Now-
I have to convert them to tokens to
you
actually
know,
heal.
now, theoretically, we could use Svartir to clear one panel.
Yeah.
It's your turn,
Uh.
Gruzo. Get out there.
Now.
I cast Bless on us.
Okay. Yes, this is true. Let's make use of it.
It won't last for. I think we've used half of the Bless.
How healthy are you?
Who?
How
Me?
many?
You.
Do you eat your greens?
I'm pretty good.
On a scale
What?
of 1 to 100, Gruzo.
On a scale of 1 to 80, I'm 79.
Okay.
Damn it.
Get out of here, Gruzo.
You need to take a bit more damage to your 69.
I'm avocado. I'm very close to man.
Honestly,
An
I'm gonna
avocado,
say I'm gonna guess
thanks.
this one.
Safe.
Ooh.
Oh.
What?
I'm gonna take right here.
Lincoln shy. Safe.
Okay, and then I'm going to go here as well.
Is everybody okay with that? Layla's taking 2 moves.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that changes the turn, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh wait, we have a lot more movement speed. than
Yes, you
that.
do.
Okay, yeah, I'll go another time.
Safe.
All right, everyone, take a second to watch that meme.
Another safe one. Okay. So that is. So again, marking this all with chalk, so everyone knows where to go that's safe and that's not. It's gonna take another step.
Dex save.
All right.
What is that meme?
Oh, you naughty.
That's not gonna be enough no matter what I do. So give me damage.
Alrighty.
Ow.
Where did you go? Oh, you went over
Come
there.
from Cotton Eye
Nice.
Joe.
Cat and I, Joe.
19 piercing.
All right. So I take how much?
19 piercing.
19. Oh, not that bad.
They're running out of places to hole you.
All right. So yeah, we got to get through here before bless ends, and we need to do it while I can still heal us properly. Like we can't just keep things.
If we land on a safe space, we keep going.
Yes. So we're gonna keep going
Safe.
until we hit spikes.
Is there a way we can draw the line like on the map? to
Yeah,
know
can
where
you
we
draw
are?
it?
Let's see. I can.
Like I can make a
Or
ruler with
just
it,
set
but
a
let me,
line of
um,
torches.
No, I can actually do this with.
Oh, I've run out. I've run out of things.
then as soon as you try and do more, it goes away. I think.
Yeah, it'll vanish.
It's okay.
Oh, there we
go.
go.
Perfect.
Ah, ooh, fancy.
All right.
Mary safe.
All right. So let's see.
God, that fire looks so good in 2K.
Definitely,
It's like
definitely,
actual plastic fire.
definitely don't go to this one for right now.
Yeah. Can you
Probably
go
not.
diagonally or it's just connected?
No.
Yeah, do adjacent. Because if you go diagonally, you'll technically hit crossover 2.
Uh,
Oh, really? 3.
You hit like 3 if you went
Yeah,
diagonal.
I was just about to say, actually, it's 3.
Yeah.
You have
Safe.
chosen poorly.
All right. This
Safely.
is another safe one. Poorly.
It was like-
Safely.
You're doing a great job.
All right. I kind of want to go here.
Do it. Just like
Safe.
Oh my gosh.
How are you doing so well?
Layla's holding her
Nothing worse.
holes closed.
Yeah, my holes are empowering me.
Oh my gosh.
They're speed holes.
Empowerment holes.
Layla
Oh.
doesn't have to
Okay,
use
if
chalk
I go-
anymore.
Oh.
Layla just
Okay.
lets her blood make the trail.
Wait.
I might go with you, gut. Whatever you think.
Oh.
Safe.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I want to go here.
Dex save.
Fuck.
So good. You
Incredible
lose all your
value.
experience.
Okay, who can beat my streak? What was my streak on that one?
That was something
5.
like 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, no.
5. That was like
That's
6.
not gonna make it.
All right. Yeah, I ain't gonna make that save.
All right, so now it's Gruzo's turn to go until he gets hit.
17 piercing damage.
God.
And you
Beat
are
my
impaled,
streak save.
And I assume
I don't
Layla's
like-
pulling you back.
Wait, I took 17 damage, but how much did I heal over that time?
It's not even been one round
Yeah,
because you
that
haven't
was
gone
just
twice.
1, 2 hit point
Okay.
regeneration.
That was just your movement,
Okay.
which is good because that means Bless is still going.
Yes.
Moving.
Safe.
Nice.
Oh.
Here.
Green means go.
Safe.
Here.
Ooh. Safe.
Close
Here.
to them bones. Them bones.
Safe.
Oh my god.
It's challenging your streak.
Here.
See, that's
Safe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, my streak!
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
alright.
push Gruzo onto another.
I turned my camera.
What?
I
What?
turned my
Hold on.
camera, and it changed my arrow key movement.
Did you say you're gonna push Gruzo onto another tile?
Miri is
It
very
is.
competitive. Okay.
Wait, that's
Is this Dex or
Gruzo
acrobatics?
saved.
Dex.
Dex.
It's a 20.
Then that is a 26.
26. Safe.
Whoa! It keeps.
You can
it-
choose. You
it
don't have
keeps
to go back on
talking
that one. You can choose from here where you're jumping to.
Since you
Yeah,
saved
but
on
If
it.
you
None
want to go
of
back
those
on
made-
that one, yeah.
Yeah, I want to go back.
Yeah. All right. So now it is Layla's turn.
no, because Gruzo hasn't gotten
Gruzo
hurt.
take
The whole
damage.
point is
okay,
I have
okay.
finite
Yeah, keep going.
healing for
I
AoE
found
healing.
spikes!
Yeah, keep going.
I
keep
found
going.
spikes!
Yes, but listen, like out of characterly,
Okay.
I have finite amounts of healing, and my best healing
Here.
is using the bell, and that heals
Safe.
all of us.
Yes.
So it's
you
better to do that when we're all wounded. I'm at like half health and still bleeding at the next turn. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite low.
If you do get hit, it ruins your
Safe.
combo though.
Yes. So now you have to start a new streak.
Oh, come on.
Let's go.
It still only counts as one.
It's
Why,
gotta be
why would you say that?
to get to that door. It's gotta be one of these two.
What if
look-
it's not going to that?
Because look, if you went
And
here to here, that's
At
a wall.
some point, one of these has to turn to go towards the other door.
Yeah.
It
There's
could
gotta
be
be a
this
way
one
to-
that you're on right now.
Here.
Deck save.
Oh no.
Damn
Do a backflip.
I don't have
Not
any-
a.
That's the
I don't-
time to
Does
use.
anyone have
Lucky.
inspiration?
I have
Does
lucky.
anyone have inspiration?
I have lucky.
Can you use it?
Lucky.
for
Why
other
can no
people's
one
saves?
hear me? I
Yeah.
have lucky.
Do I re-roll?
Mm-hmm.
Did I DC?
Yeah, you re-roll
No,
the
no.
20.
No, we hear
You were
you.
cutting out for a second, but we got you.
Roll with lucky.
Oh,
That's
Hey, you went
And
an
plus
extra
your
zero.
zero.
bonus was a 4,
plus
so it's
8.
still 22.
It's 22.
And you save. Choose where you land. Back on that one.
And then I'll go here.
Safe.
Is that all of your movement yet?
We're about to hit
Wait.
the movement limit.
Okay.
I have 30 walking feet, so that's one. Wait, hold on. So we started. Each of these is 5, right?
Yes, but
Mhm.
all you're doing is moving, so
4,
you can
5,
move and. You've got
Yeah,
way more than that because you can move and
but you're not
bonus
doing
action
any
dash.
actions.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty much your
Yeah.
dashing.
Here.
Deck save.
Damn.
Yeah, I
Oh, no.
told you to go forward one more before doing that.
Yeah, yeah. I
Ooh.
just wanted to be on
Oh, you
this
save.
one. Nice.
29. I'll come back to here.
Mhm.
Oh god. I can't. Ah! Cruiser! Cruiser!
Safe. Whoop. I got
Oh,
stuck up
the
there.
fire went away.
Here.
Don't worry, I'm marking the trail.
Yes.
Deck save.
Ah!
Oh no! 3 in a row. That's too much.
This is a 21.
It's a save.
Comes back.
Layla's
Gruzo is
just
just
watching
like-
Gruzo do like these backflips. And then
Gruzo's just like a fucking ball of nerves right
Mhm.
now, and it's just like every time he takes a step, he's like cringing before he puts his weight on the tile.
Safe.
Layla is impressed.
Oh
by
no!
Gruzo.
Deck
Watch.
save.
Fucking traps!
Alright,
Should be this way.
Yep.
it's gonna have to be. Alright,
19.
Failure.
okay.
Alright, that's
uh,
damage.
Huh.
I bet Vex was just watching us the entire time, just like
She can
waiting.
use Floss of Genius.
So it adds a
You say
5. and then
floss of genius?
Slash.
Floss of Genius.
All right, that turns it
Slash
into a save.
genius.
Are you in the group? 'Cause I don't even see you.
Cruiser
she's
pops
there.
back, just like,
Right
oh
there!
god.
The next part's here.
Ow. That was close.
She's like, Gruzo, add a half twist.
He just pirouettes perfectly at the last
Yeah.
second. Where'd that come from? I feel so pretty.
All right. So I guess we'll do this one this time.
Safe.
Ooh.
Safe. Safe.
All right. Here's the hard part.
Okay, Layla's out of move speed now, by the way.
Ooh,
Yeah, that-
Ooh.
Deck save.
All right.
Combo breaker.
Combo.
No one can break Gruzo's streak now.
Ah!
Oh,
almost
that was a 17. That was a 17.
I demand.
What did you roll in?
Oh,
The
Next.
chat log does not lie. It's a 12.
Next.
Okay,
Okay. It's a 12.
You have no bonus to your deck?
that's a 14.
Well, it was a 14. Yeah, it's not gonna
That's
pass.
a 39 piercing damage.
Oh.
All right,
Big owie.
so
She gets
Gruzo-
taken up sideways.
So I will help her down because I can reach her. Gruzo, you need to go the last little bit.
Yeah, do a Gruso. Come on. Do a kick flip.
Do a flip.
Safe.
Do a barrel roll. All right, Gruso. It's gotta be one of these tiles.
Safe.
Ah!
Safe.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay,
did
now
it.
Layla's going to ring the bell again. Half hit dice plus your con bonuses for each die.
This
Oh,
doesn't use hit
thank
dice, so
goodness.
anyone can roll.
Yeah, it does not use up your hit dice, but
So
it
it
does
just-
use another charge off of that.
It,
Okay,
yeah,
so
it
I
just
only have
uses
one
your
more
hit dice
charge
as a
left.
measurement for how much you heal.
Yeah,
So regardless of what I roll,
Okay.
I get 1 hit point back to max.
I got a 32.
All right.
That
I'm
was
no longer bleeding.
Harrowing.
That was okay. We just had to balls to the wall it.
Oh, you
and
think
go
it's
through.
over?
Just
No,
Just
it's not.
remember-
So
just remember the door caused me damage, so be careful on that.
I'm a
Yeah.
ticket. No, don't take what I say in context.
I'm gonna
So now that we're up at the door, can we see anything descriptive? Actually, it's probably time for a break.
Investigate.
It is time for a break, but I'll go ahead and
Yes.
give you guys a quick rundown of it. It is a rusted, thick iron metal door. There are very slight gaps in it, but there's this kind of greenish sheen to it behind the rust that seems to be actively dripping down.
All
this
right.
door's grody.
Yeah, it would cost me 296 gold to buy a scroll of knock.
Okay, welcome back. Let's continue
Welcome.
with this weird, drippy but not wet door.
There's horrible goo on it. What is the
You
goo?
could say it was moist.
I make a medicine check.
Weird to be injured.
I'm checking the goo.
There's no goo.
You said there's drippy goo on it.
I said it.
Not dripping, but there's drippy goo.
No, I said it appears to be dripping, but it is not actually wet. It seems to be coming from behind the rust.
Okay.
So it could be something that the door is made out of.
But it's not poisoned.
Not visibly. It could be, but there's no real way of interacting with it without actually touching the door.
Yeah, like I said when
Does
I
this-
touched it, it was when I said that.
Right, but I didn't know if you actually told us.
Yes.
No, I did.
They made her
Arcana
say it.
check.
So I know Ray of Sickness, and this does not look like that, correct?
No.
Okay. Arcana check of the +8.
An advantage.
And a D4.
15,
The spikes caught the D4.
Mhm.
17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25.
Okay. Does anybody have detect magic?
Me, something I actually have.
Do we have to say a break for 10 minutes? Like I said,
No, it's
ritual?
prepared.
All right, great.
Goodbye, level
Yay.
1 slot.
They got you
I'm
guys.
helping.
Wait, why do I have at will detect magic?
If your detect magic detects which of the tiles are trapped or not, I'm gonna be real mad.
That none of it was magic.
Okay.
No, the floor, like way down in, was magical, but not the tiles themselves.
Okay.
The door radiates with necrotic auras, so there's multiple spells being layered here to cause harm to those who interact with it in its current state.
It's current
Celestial's
state.
putting necromantic magic on doors.
Necromantic spells aren't.
Necrotic spells.
They're still not necessarily evil. Healing in
around the room that's got magic coming off it because it's 30 feet around me.
Yes, the party's items.
Alright, so I do divulge that to everyone, obviously. So, if it's related to its state, does that mean we have to change the state of the door for it to not have those?
Yes, it's
that
currently
would-
stuck in
Okay.
if loot, but if you can get it into its else branch, you might be able to get through.
It's called dispel magic.
Going through the whole area, we didn't see anything else we could interact with in here, did we?
Yeah, there's that other door, the portcullis.
But we can't really interact with those because we looked at the other one a lot, and there's nothing to do with it. It just looks like a portcullis, right?
Mhm,
All the portcullis thus far have seemed to be opened by completing something else,
mhm,
not
Mhm.
interacting with the portcullis itself directly.
mhm.
Yeah.
So, what's with this one?
That's the one we're
It
talking
seems
about.
like a mundane portcullis.
Okay, well, we need to actually investigate that. And
Well,
in
when-
order to do that, we need to be close to it.
When we were looking at the other one, though, it didn't look like even if you were super strong, you could just lift it, correct?
No, you tried, but it was locked in place.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
How do I turn this off?
Yes.
You right
Just
click.
move
Yeah.
your token and it'll take it away.
So, would dispel magic actually get rid of the thing on the door itself?
It may get rid of one of the auras, but there are multiple.
Oh,
So it would have to be done like multiple times then.
which would just be a
Yes.
waste of spell slots.
Yes.
Is there anything down one of these like side paths, like on the walls? Because we were busy looking at the floor. Is there anything like hidden on these walls, down what looked like a dead end path that we should have been paying attention to?
No.
Okay. That's
Nothing
shot.
stands out of the ordinary there.
So yeah, we need to get to that other.
No, there's nothing.
You're only 10 foot away.
Yes, but it's probably trapped.
Because I can't make an investigation check on that from here, correct?
Oh, in theory, one of the two tiles in front of the portcullis is safe, right?
At least one.
Yes, from here, it's too far. You can make a perception, but that's about it. And with
But that's just a
with
theory,
their
a
passive
game
perception,
theory.
there's nothing that stands out from the portcullis.
What is
Urza, there's enough
passive,
room
Urza?
for a running jump.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Alright, Rizzo's gonna jump it.
What?
He still has bless on for right now. 'Cause
He's
we-
going to jump, he's gonna run,
and guidance.
and jump to here.
Alrighty, give me a dexterity save with advantage.
That's what I figured. With advantage, ooh.
Yes.
You're going too fast.
That is a 21 plus is 29.
That's enough. So you clear it as the spikes
Woo!
fly up and then reset back down. You can see from here.
Okay, so where I landed is safe.
Yes, you're safe there.
That means the one next to you has to be safe. 'Cause
Right.
otherwise, That one has to be, but we don't know
Yes.
which of these three is.
That one is
Right,
safe as
okay.
well. You
So
can
these
see
guys are
that through this portcullis, there's one more about 15 feet further in.
Oh, so it's like a double portcullis, like gatehouse, or like
Yes. Looking,
I can make a perception check.
yeah, looking through it, there doesn't seem to be anything like right next to it. You can spot basically where it looks like some chain is hanging down from the secondary one, but that's again, that's 15 feet in. So
Here, roll this in there.
I got dark vision.
Yes,
No,
but
what
if
I'm
there's
saying, like,
something
it's a bit-
colored on the ground, you wouldn't
That's
see
true. All right, Gruzo kind of like just lob it through the gate for the portcullis.
okay, what is it?
it. That's
It's
just
a
one of the
marble
marbles
light
with
on
a
it.
light on it.
All right, Gruzo, get in there.
You can't.
Oh no. Okay.
All right, so yeah, there's a chain that goes up into the portcullis. You can now see with the light, there is a slight glint off to the left-hand side of the portcullis over here, where it looks like some piece of metal has been ejected from the wall.
It's damaged.
Like it's sticking out of the wall, or
Uh-oh.
like it's fallen on the ground.
That this
Is there
would
anything on the
have
wall
possibly been
opposite
that
side?
clanking noise that you guys had heard earlier. No, there's
So it's like it's been damaged in some way from use or tear.
no. Doesn't look like it's damaged. It's just an
Just
unrecognizable
something came
piece
out of the
metal.
wall.
Yes.
Interesting. But I
Is
mean,
it-
unless we can get in there, there's no point.
I mean, I could put a mage hand in there and do something, but
Could you get it between the bars?
I could make it on the opposite side of the bars as far as I'm aware.
And if you put it, and if you can move it closer to the bars, Gruzo can potentially reach through to grab it. Or you can spring through the bars with mage hand.
I could try.
Worth a shot.
I mean, I need a safe path to you first. All right then. I guess if I'm close enough, I'll cast a mage hand on the opposite side of the portcullis.
Okay. The mage hand goes to lift the object, but it mostly just kind of shuffles around a little bit before falling back to the ground and the spell kind of fizzling out.
So it weighs more than 10 pounds.
Yes.
Hmm.
If I get
Alright.
like over in the corner here and kind of like at an angle, can I see what it is?
Yeah, it looks to be like a metal rod.
Oh,
Yeah, I know I've got some rope, thieves' tools, other.
Yes, you can
Whatever.
give me a sleight of hand if you want to try.
Yeah,
and
let me
check
jimmy
that.
together some like hook on a rope to see if I can throw it through and
I
I literally
a
have
grappling hook if you want to
grappling
use
hooks,
that.
Yeah.
toss me one.
Give it
Multi-tool?
back when you're done. Throw it to him.
Multi-toss?
No, I have multi-tool.
Gadget Dallas,
And
multi-tool.
So
Multi-tool fixes everything.
Okay, so this is So sleight of hand.
Mhm.
Do I add lesser guidance to that?
Guidance.
Yes.
Bless, I think.
Let me make sure whether you add bless or not, because I think you might. Attack roll or saving throws, though. If it's an attack roll,
So
you
that
add it.
is 8 plus 11, 19.
Okay. It takes a couple tries, but you do manage to get the rod up under the grappling hook, and you pull it towards you. It's a very dark rod, and it is extremely cold. You can feel the cold coming off of it before you try to touch it.
It's one of those things where, like, it's cold enough where you can grab it, but it's uncomfortable to hold with one hand for long, so you kind of have to, like, keep switching between
Yes.
hands if you don't have gloves on. Okay.
Yeah, you've heard of cold steel before, and this match.
To get into the other room.
No, it looks nothing like that one. This one is about 2.5 to 3 feet long, somewhere right in between.
Whoa.
That
Okay,
is
that's a
big.
long one.
Yes, a lot, an actual metal rod.
It's like a staff
Yeah,
for Gruzo.
for Cruiser, yes.
Like a walking stick or something.
Mhm.
You can use it to
He just
pole
holds
vault
it up.
across the room.
He just holds it up. This thing's really cold.
It looks cool.
No, it's
You don't have enough room for a running jump.
Oh, okay, thank you. Here?
Dex save.
Oh,
Ah,
you waited so long. I thought it was safe.
I know. That is
The,
that fucking
the,
23.
the spikes have
Alright.
taken the dice.
I see that Miri's not
Miri?
dropping the token.
Do you want me to? Like, are you good? You need me to do this?
I think that's the safe one because there's not. It physically cannot connect on the other side because it's just hemmed in with
Dex
spikes.
save.
Yes. Ah. Okay, so I got this magic cold rod thing. He's kind of still juggling it between his hands. It feels
Oh, I'm gonna-
magic.
It might be magic. Can I check it out
Yes.
normally?
Yes.
It might be magic.
Give me an Arcana
Your
check
detect
on it.
magic should still be going as
Sure.
well.
Yeah, I think it's like
Arcana.
10 minutes concentration or something.
Is this with advantage if anyone's helping me? Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is
Roll a
D4.
D4.
So +8 to whatever that is.
She cried
You
a
cried a
river.
river and drowned the whole world.
She got flipped upside down.
No.
Different song.
All right. Jeez, that's why. Reroll with double old worked cold steel. Carefully studying it, you know that this is part of a larger trap that has been disengaged, and whatever mechanism that it was part of has been unlocked.
Oh.
Do you think there was a trap between those two portcullises, and when we unlocked it, if we'd gone through without breaking this first, it would lock us in and spring the trap?
Probably.
Mm.
Sounds
It could
like the
also
kinda-
be something. We kept hearing noises that were faint and distant. It could be something from a long way off. It's undone some more of those orbs. Something could have changed up top as well. Because we don't seem to have anything that can deal with this unless the cold steel might interact with the door over here.
Well, I can't remember if cold steel deals with necrotic stuff anyway, or if that's
No, this
something else.
these two wouldn't have anything to do with each other here.
Yeah. But I'll keep it anyway because it's cold steel.
Yeah, but, I mean, I wouldn't mind having that reworked into something.
I mean, it does cause extra damage to undead.
Yeah. You can get some nice daggers or something made out of that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright.
so Layla has
Teach you how to
made
throw.
very blatantly obvious chalk marks all over the place at this point. So are we gonna head back and try one of the other paths near the beginning, see if there's anything that's changed? Because we seem stuck here. No, a safe way to do it. There's got to be some way, because there's too many spells on it to just dispel it. Guidance.
Why'd you step on my dice?
And-
saw
you
that.
made it roll a
and-
3.
Oh, and-
Inspiration.
I'm aiding. I'm trained in athletics.
It's
Oh.
advantage.
Re-roll that.
Why
and
did
don't
you
do it
roll
on
it
top
on the
of the
spikes?
spikes?
Yeah.
Jeez.
You fool.
What is going on with that?
I'm taking that as an 11 because that just like that Bethesda.
It's clearly an 11.
What
Yeah.
the fudge?
That Bethesda.
So you also have a D4.
So 13, 24.
Ooh.
Oh.
You,
I am.
That's not gonna be a lot of
Okay,
clearance. It's like a
just use
2
the
3
pole.
foot rod.
Just use the pole.
a
Come
10-foot
on.
metal roll is rod would be fine. Pole. There we go.
Yeah.
So I
I
use
am
my-
just trying to show off a bit.
Pack and just like kisses it, just like yeah.
Yeah.
I love the 10-foot pole's description in 5e is you can put the end of this through a hole in the wall instead of reaching in with your hand when you suspect it's a trap.
Well, if it's a trap, then it's a glory hole.
Well, I guess Nissa's
Mm.
dead.
Yes.
And
Why am I
Spark's
dead?
here.
Because why
Who
not?
put me in there?
Poor
All right,
Spark's
so
here.
you have to do it again.
On the far side of this, those with dark.
Oh.
It's what we need!
Yes.
Another riddle.
But you said that something got ejected in here out of the wall.
Down
Sure.
there.
Guidance, guidance, guidance!
Okay, I guess I'll aid.
Okay. What the fuck?
D4? Okay, so
What the
7
fuck?
plus your bonus.
11.
18.
So 17, 18, 18. I mean, hey, free rod, so. Sab is muted.
Perception with guidance. Can someone assist me?
Nah.
Yes.
Can't see shit.
Alright, so that is a 27.
The air coming from this room is very humid. It's not hotter or colder. It's just very damp. Other than
It's
that,
wet.
Yes, it's wet. Other than that,
Wet.
it looks much like the other rooms. However, it is much larger than the other ones were. Just a tad bigger.
Okay,
But
There's
those
a chain
manticores
and
were
pulley
clearly
next to me.
visible. Yes.
okay. And it looks like it's attached to the sport colors, because you are so
Make an
strong.
athletics here, so you can just pull it.
I will aid and guidance.
You don't have
And
to.
do
There's
the
no
little
roll needed
Yoshi.
here. The
The
chain
little
and
Yoshi
pulley
roll.
works very well.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah,
Yoshi roll.
opens it up like
Yeah.
a garage door.
Does it have the thing where you can, like, hook the chain back so it holds?
Yes, it has like the little spikes as it goes up.
Okay.
Ooh, chain stoppers.
Alright. Well, I went through the poison room all by myself, and the three of us all did all this, so, Grizzo, can you just... And with that 30, or the 27, it didn't look like there's any traps on the floor, right?
No.
Just, the
This-
only thing I
this floor
noticed
isn't
strange
in
is
a
that it's
state-
wet.
Yeah, the floor is old, but not in such disrepair as it looked in the spike trap room.
Well, Layla's got an 8 and she's not a paranoid character, so none of the other rooms with bowls were trapped, so she's just gonna step in.
Correct.
Except this one. Ah!
I mean, what do the bowls say?
All right, so approaching it.
bowl say?
Let's see here. Sure.
Good.
It says, "Where I begin, well, that depends. But in others' visions is where I end."
Ah! I yell it.
But in others. Vision.
Layla just turns around and goes, I got no fucking clue, guys.
Can someone
DC
type that out?
Says a wet dream.
It's typed. It's right there.
It's
Twice.
A chat log.
There you go.
How do I access the chat log?
The book on the right hand side,
Spacebar.
spacebar to bring it up.
Spacebar.
Oh, okay. I did not know about that.
Where I begin, well, that depends, but in other visions is where I end.
Wait, it says that Pillar 5 said that. That means we're doing them out of sequence.
Yes.
We missed a pillar somewhere.
No, the sequence is not linear.
Oh, okay. How long have we been in the dungeon at this point?
Thank you for the follow, Fear the Rainbow.
Fewer.
How long? Yes,
Because
it's
it
been
was-
several hours.
Because we came in here and it was right around noon, right?
But it
I mean,
certainly
you
feels
just
like
based on like, am I
multiple hours.
hungry?
Yeah,
Is it dinner
exactly.
time?
Yeah, we're getting close to dinner time.
Well, my first response would be something like a mirror, but I don't think that works fully.
What is it?
Where I begin, well, that depends. But in others' visions is where I end.
Hmm.
You should.
I don't know if you just
I
say that to
actually-
mean or if you actually mean I should.
You should.
Out of, it's probably wrong. It fits the riddle, but it doesn't make sense as something you could put in a bowl. So it's
Right,
probably
something
wrong.
that adventurers would carry with them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or you can interpret it as like,
How they
visions
view
like
something.
oracles and people have.
It can't be the
Or
tarot
dreams.
card.
Does anyone have a deck of tarot cards?
Maybe.
Would that be common enough for a regular group of adventurers to have?
I don't know.
But why would that make any sense with where I begin?
It wouldn't. Yeah.
Well, I guess it would, because a deck of cards, you never know where it's going to begin. Maybe that is the right answer. I mean, Layla does have a deck of playing cards. That's
Playing.
To be used in that manner.
It's mint. It's primo. You can't put my mint Pokemon deck in there. No.
You keep
prices
saying
have gone so
zero, but
high.
nothing's actually there.
If you open chat and hit enter to close it, it just puts your name in the chat.
Yeah.
Annoyingly.
That is very
That's a
weird.
bug.
I mean, we get one chance at least to
Can
fail.
some of you, some of you smarter people could also, make checks. Like D&D's
yeah,
built
but
around skills and
single-
checks. and
Every single
things.
time I've done a check for this kind of thing, I've always failed at it. could
Just
try,
a
I guess.
basic intelligence check.
Use pretty much any of your int. Whatever gives you the best roll here. Because there's
Investigation.
many different areas where you could pull this answer from.
If
I
if you
can't.
did-
32.
Yeah, 32.
32.
I was gonna ask if it's worth doing insight, but I guess
So-
not.
Talking back and forth, thinking on it, mentioning something about journey. Thinking about what is common that you guys have. You know that stories or journeys, their beginnings aren't always the same. And the person who makes the stories has their own telling of it, but it's ultimately up to the reader to see how the story progresses and ends. So it'd be a book.
Yeah.
Oh, I was right.
You were right, guys.
I said-
Good job.
Da-da-da-da.
I have plenty of books that we can use.
You're ready.
Layla
You're ready to
does
get
not.
rid of it because you're not gonna get it back.
Yeah.
Don't put your spell book in there.
No.
You're good.
Dumb.
I mean, that would be the end of your story because your book's gone. Bye.
I do have a diary I can put in there.
You want to get rid of your diary. You don't have just a random reading book.
Those things are
random novel
precious.
you
I keep
already
I keep those back at like
You
the
can
main town.
buy. Oh, so you didn't.
Romantic fantasy novel or something.
Like
Or like-
mechanically, I don't have anything added into my inventory, but if you want, I can say that I have something.
It's the latest edition of Boy Meets Boy.
No.
It's still
we
in
can always-
print. You can just buy it again at the shop.
Yours is a
But
signed
this is a
copy.
sign. Oh no!
Of course, it's a signed copy.
But this was signed by Big Hands McGee.
It's this
Okay.
or your first edition of The Lord has taken control of me, and I am now his prisoner.
I say get rid of the other one.
Which other one?
I don't know what we're
It's both a hard choice.
You're either
Uh,
First
getting a
edition
first
is worth
edition or
more than a
autograph.
signed.
I will
We
put
all-
the signed one in, I guess.
Okay. Before the device is disabled, the plaque reads, "Oh, ew."
What? The plaque is judging me.
You put some unholy flippin' book in a celestial's.
Desecrated the puzzle with smut.
How have you know that book is very holy to some people?
Why do I suddenly feel like I'm in a desecrated area?
Yeah, let's get out of here. This is this is horror. I can't stand it.
Did we hear any other couple bit?
A couple of clinks coming from the spiked trap room. Gruzo can note that
oh.
the door no longer has the weird drippy appearance to it.
Oh. Go, go, go!
No, it's not done yet. There's still another flippin' doorway over here, wasn't there?
No.
No.
This way. Go, 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 go!
The doors are able to be opened up without much issue.
I roll
Hey.
a lighted marble down.
Is the marble?
Sparty, where did you go? There you are.
To create light.
This oddly
Oh.
calling back to the whole referencing songs things. Every time Vex has said during the campaign like how long has it been? I was like, oh, it's been about blah 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 blah. Every time he says it, I think it's been one. Jesus.
All right.
Are we sure that you're not the rogue?
The hallway.
What's your
Wisdom
specialized seat?
based.
The hallway appears like all the other hallways before it.
Okay,
However, it
just
veers
let me
to
know
the
when I
right.
need to.
Yes, there's nothing
Reroll.
too crazy about this hallway. Rolling the marble down reveals safe passage, winding down. And we
what-
approach the portcullis, and as you get close to it, it opens.
Oh,
Ow.
I kick the marble further down.
Bye, Mary.
We're trapped.
Mary's blasting off again!
All right, Gardo, come back.
Oh, hey, this looks familiar. I say that in character, by the way.
Yes. The marble rolls down past a set of doors and stops just before a portcullis.
The other portcullis.
Yes.
And I've still got that 30 perception.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No.
The door.
This feels like a late June rather than a July.
Yes.
Is there any? There's no smoke coming out around it. If I
No.
touch the metal handle, it's not burning hot.
Correct.
Okay. I suppose I open it then. I'm not gonna beat that for looking for any trap.
Don't you have to be trained to search for traps, though, or is that?
No.
No. Okay.
You can spot them without being a rogue. You just can't
What?
do anything about them.
oh no, another door.
Oh,
is-
fire.
Out of characterly from the campaigns that Vex has run, this is my nightmare.
Wait, why?
Where it's just doors and doors and
Yes. That's
I-
what.
okay.
If you notice that Sab's been really wary of every little thing, it's because he's been conditioned.
yes. Especially
I've
with
been-
doors.
Doors.
Yes, especially the doors.
Like remember the doors in the Far Realm and the door that took us to the Far Realm?
Mhm.
And then there were all the doors that did horrible things in the Eberron campaign. It's just doors are not a good thing. Is this door behind it even hotter?
May I help you, Coconut?
Is there any smoke
It
or
is
anything
not-
at this door?
It is not hotter, but you can now see light coming through the cracks.
Alright, I open the next door.
Oh boy.
A pedestal is at the opposite end of the room. There are 6 braziers lit up.
Wait, is there not a bowl on this one?
There is, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I just
Alright,
assumed.
well, if there's a bowl, then Layla steps in.
Alright. Layla is zapped by 6 bolts of lightning.
Alright.
Nope.
Oh god, is she just straight up dead?
Blech.
Oh, she's fucking dead.
Probably be unconscious at that point. Alright, what's this one tell
Alright,
us?
this one morphs into common. It reads,
I guess I don't
I-
need to repeat it since there's a chat log anymore.
I can be magic, I can be rolled, I can be parched, I can be old.
Oh god, that's a lot. Can be magic.
Parched. Parched is such a peculiar, out of character. Like, Layla again turns around, and yells it out to them, and then goes, Somebody else needs to do this.
This place sucks.
This is terrible.
I want to go
I
home to
came
my
in
bath.
here. It was supposed to be celestial and high-low stuff, and now it's just all these stupid puzzles.
I mean, this is still just the entrance.
Priest told me I didn't have to be smart to be a cleric.
Oh,
I just had to be attractive.
He said I didn't need book smarts, I just needed street smarts.
can't be magic. I can be rolled.
I was gonna say a ball or an orb.
Just turns out the high priest is purposely hiring like low intelligence clerics as he's like skimming all the money from the temple to himself. They don't know how to do math.
I made
so
sure
the can be
of
magic can be rolled. It makes me think of dice, but dice can't be parched, but they can be old.
Anything can be old. Magic.
I don't know. I mean, I said a ball or an orb.
Out of character, this is another thing I might know. But
It can be rolled, it can be parched, it can be old.
Red eyes.
a hint.
Well, you could say it out of character. I just want to
Okay.
address it if it's right or wrong.
Okay, out of character. Well, I still think I'd rather give a hint so they can actually come up with the answer because I think I'm pretty sure I know exactly what it is. But parched is a very, very peculiar word, and it's only used in very specific circumstances. Think of the few times you've ever heard of something with the part of the word parch being in it and what it
Parchment.
refers to.
I can only think of parchment.
I literally just defined parched.
But what is parchment?
Well, parchment
Paper.
is paper. But when I defined parch, dried out with heat, extremely thirsty, lightly roasted. And one of the example was parched corn. I've literally never heard that in my life.
Magic corn.
I've
My
never
God.
heard paper.
Yeah.
Does that fit?
Magic
criteria.
paper can roll paper. You can
I mean, it can be have magic on it.
Can be old paper. Yes, all paper applies.
You're talking
I
about like
got
vellum?
paper. I just
Like-
pull out a piece of paper. Good luck.
Are you talking about?
Paper would be made out of that or papyrus.
And vellum is like treated. Is it? I don't. Is it leather?
It's almost. I think it's skin. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways,
So,
so I guess so. You say paper, and you give Layla some paper.
I mean, I guess.
All right. Well, can you
Maybe
guys
you
make
did-
some checks and think that you're
maybe-
correct on that?
Maybe you need to dry it over one of the braziers first.
I mean, I can do a check if you
Zeros.
want.
I can
it
do
makes sense
another
to.
investigation.
Or wait, we put something wrong in there before, and it didn't do anything bad, right?
It did. It did. It started to ooze
You
something.
get
I
like a
thought.
few. You get like
No.
one or two wrong answers maybe.
Yeah, at least we know you can
You're
get
safe on the
one
first
wrong
one,
answer.
definitely.
Okay. So she goes ahead and puts the paper in.
The parchment paper activates,
Ah.
and there is a very loud, kind of clockwork grinding cogs sound coming from throughout the dungeon. Seems like most
So
of
that's-
it overhead.
That's also 5 of those we've done, and there were
Yep.
5 things on that
That's
door.
the gate.
Go, go, go! The whole place is gonna collapse. Boulder's coming. Ah! I forgot which one it was. I didn't remember that this was the same one. Because the other thing was the double portcullis too. It
Just have
doesn't
more
open
space
when we
between
get
them.
close to it.
Yeah, I'm getting it right now.
Oh, okay.
What is no nice return?
Hey, we unlocked the shortcut.
Yay!
Mary,
Hey,
why do you
now we
keep
gotta go all the way back.
rubbing that crown in your satchel? It's the wrong way, Mary.
Get through the hole, please. Thank you.
Talk about my satchel.
Mary, does that crown even fit on you?
It'll look beautiful. I don't know.
I think it's this away.
Can't,
Ah.
I can't grab my character. Okay, there.
Ah!
Oh, did you
Oh,
find
there's
the
so many,
stairs?
so many stairs.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I
can't-
remember this
I
room.
can't see Miri. This is hard to navigate.
Hey.
I got you, Mary. You got yourself.
Okay.
Open.
Oh, you're gone.
I think I walked into a wall. Yes, please move me. I don't know what the heck I
Oh
did.
god, where'd Russo go?
I got you up here, Gruzo. Gadget here. There we go. Alright, yes.
Yeah, I'm
the
in the
portcullis
wall.
is open.
I'm in the wall.
I roll a lighted marble down.
Someone help! I'm in the wall.
You're not in the wall.
In
There you
my
are. You are.
screen, I'm on the wall. Hang on. Wait,
You're
wait, wait.
fine now.
I'll
There you
I'll
go.
push the back button then forward. There we
There you
go.
go.
Now I'm in the. Did I just get nuked?
Yes.
Um,
A large.
That's a big room.
Yes, a very large room is beyond this portcullis.
like a cathedral. Immediately suspicious. The rugs are dangerous.
And Layla would have no reason to suspect her rug. Doors are something that I feel like make enough sense to trap, but that would be an out of character. Lila's sort of looking around. She looks up. Can she see the ceiling in this room?
Yes, it goes up about 15 to 20 feet in some parts. Hang on.
Why is
before
my
you guys-
token janky?
Hang on a second.
Look at
Oh,
my
one of the
token.
tiles might be. Oh, it's going on fire.
Yes, a fire lights around
Ah!
around the chamber, rushes around.
Look at my token. It's like crooked.
It's- Yeah, that's weird.
Like I move it and it's still crooked. It doesn't settle.
Hmm.
What happened to me?
I don't know, but it doesn't happen to me.
What happened?
I'm a janky.
Lila's jank.
I
We always
trusted
hurt
you.
the ones we love.
You were like a sister to me, Nissa.
Aw.
Setting up initiative list. Do we need to roll initiative?
No, I'm doing this and keeping you guys from wandering around too much before I have it
see.
finished.
The lights just emblazon the whole place.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine.
But you said I can't.
Say
You
it.
said I can see the ceiling.
Yes, it's about 15 to 20 feet up in some places.
Is there anything on the ceiling? Is it like mosaic or anything?
No, there's no pattern works.
Okay.
Ooh.
Lila's like this.
Far end of the large cathedral-like room. No, the ceiling
Oh, no.
starts at about 15 feet and then
Does
vaults
it
up
look
to 20.
similar to the giant statue we dealt with before?
Yes and no. It has about the same kind of proportions, but it is not like it's not all glowy and everything like that. It's definitely not a canopic golem, but it is much bigger.
Okay. So it still looks like a golem, though.
It definitely looks like a construct.
Okay.
Maybe it'll ask a riddle. What? I can hope. I can be
Yeah.
optimistic.
I don't
Why are you
know.
moving me?
I'm just trying to see why you got.
Yeah,
put
I don't
off
know
to
why
the
I'm
side by-
tilted.
You've done something horribly wrong.
You might have broken it when it went up the stairs.
Hold up, here. Let me try doing.
There.
In natural order.
Yeah, I think it got frozen whenever you did that. I just put a new version of your token down.
On my screen, it's
Well,
still
maybe you
tilted.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I did was hit the left and right
Stop-
arrow.
Stop doing that.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
it
I
was
am
the use of
100% immature.
Hooray!
the magic missile broke it.
Okay. Guys, do I roll a marble down there?
Standing there.
Oh, it just lights up.
Yes, lights up the columns. It wakes up.
Ah!
And several weapons ready on it.
That's a big stick.
Let's see. It's not the stick. You see that it's one of its hands is in the shape of an axe. The other is in the shape of a large hammer, like a war hammer. It has
So it's a double-ended weapon, or it's a ham axe. Which one?
one hand is a hammer, the other hand is an axe.
One head or one end? Is it just standing there?
It is looking at you with golden eyes, looking at the party.
Hello.
Nissa just
It immediately
hello.
shoots Nissa.
No.
We haven't seen any indication of any like language, any writing, any script, or anything throughout this whole place.
I mean, besides, the hints on every single thing automatically
riddles.
putting itself in common.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Can anyone speak
They've-
Celestial to this thing?
I mean, we tried for the other one, and that just sort of attacked us.
Does anybody know a good riddle?
Not
I-
all golems.
To be to be fair, the only other one attacked us when I stepped too close to it. So this might be proximity as well.
I mean, it's
Yes,
not doing
but-
anything at the moment.
The only place for us to go is forward, unless you guys want to,
We can dip
sit
out.
here and try and have dinner real quick and see if it lets us.
Maybe we can invite it to a nice meal.
I mean, I could use a break to get some spells back.
Oh. Mm.
Layla's gonna take one step back, but like continue facing it. Does it do anything?
Yes, it watches you specifically.
Okay.
Maybe you should
Does
go
it-
forward.
Does it watch Miri or does it keep watching me?
It watches Mary.
Okay.
No
The door
celestial?
closed behind us.
What's behind us?
Door closed behind us.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Yep.
Does anyone know Celestial?
Okay.
Yes.
Try talking.
Oh, where's the
Hey,
save
can you
point?
excuse us for a minute? For an hour, please?
Is there a save point or like a crystal floating over in this corner we can use real
Uh,
quick?
just hop into the fire.
There's not like a hidden vendor sitting in the corner like, hey,
What are you buying?
got some real good things, travelers.
Potion set.
Alright.
Enchantments.
Nissa, say something to it in Celestial.
Maybe we should have a particular statement, not just leave her to say whatever because she
Why
might
don't you
piss it
just
off.
say greetings?
No, don't trust me.
Just say greetings.
I mean, I could say it in Celestial as well, I guess.
Yes, I wouldn't
I say-
speak to it in normal.
Yeah, I say hello in Celestial.
It takes a defensive stance and readies its axe.
I did what you
Uh,
said. I did what you said. It's
You
not my
said
fault.
hello.
No,
You
you
said
said
hello.
hello. I said
You didn't say
greetings.
greetings.
That's the same thing.
No,
No,
one,
it is not.
One is written with hell.
That is nitpicky.
Try and
Well,
ask it-
unless it's like part of the character for, in like Celestial that relates to. I don't know.
in Celestial, try and ask it, what is your purpose?
Are you sure?
Sure that we're going to have to fight it if we can't talk it down.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Are
right,
you
I'll try.
charismatic at all?
Yes,
Have you seen
sort
Lisa?
of.
What is sort of?
I'm gonna give Nissa guidance and say, try and be persuasive to get an answer.
I will try.
Don't sound threatening. Sound confident.
I try to.
It's not a conjunction.
I see what you did there.
What's your bonus with your persuasion skill?
With my persuasion, it is a +3.
And is anybody trained in persuasion?
Yes.
Aid.
Aid. I have a +5 in persuasion.
Okay, I'll re-roll the D20 and the 4.
So
That's a
12 plus,
15.
so 15.
Okay.
I don't know if I should.
You have
should I
more
use
flash
my-
of genius to get to 20?
Yes, I can. It'll be a 20.
Okay.
+5.
And I'm just wondering if it's worth using the portent or not now.
That's up to you.
A better result is always a better result.
It'd be a 20.
I mean, unless it can't be talked to at all.
Right, right.
Yeah, I think
So-
it's probably just let's just take the 20 and see what that
20 is
comes with.
pretty high.
Alright.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that it can understand you, but it's unable to speak back with you. However, it does find a way to communicate with you. Does a 27 hit your AC?
Oh,
No matter what I do, it will. So yeah.
As soon as I see it attacking, I flashbang it.
It slams the ground.
Oh, it just hits the ground?
Yes, it just hits the ground.
It's hitting all of us.
I didn't say that. It attacked. It
Well-
brings its hammer down onto the tile in front of it. It deals 17 bludgeoning damage to Nissa as the hammer appears from under her, knocking her back. I need a
Oh,
athletics check. Or sorry, it's
Oh.
a strength save to remain standing.
Strength save. Okay. D20 plus 1. Oh yeah!
You remain standing, and the hammer sinks back into the tile below you. Let's roll initiative.
I tried my best, guys.
14.
All right, what's gadgets?
18.
All right, Crusoe's was a 9,
9.
and Nissa's was what?
16.
Oh, Vex, check the Discord.
Okay. Well, we can actually end at the start of this little fight here. Before we actually take any turns, because I had the encounter saved in D&D Beyond, so we don't have to worry about losing our progress. I will
All right.
simply say we will call it here, and I'll swap over our music. Hopefully it won't be too loud. To the boss fight.
What?
It readies its weapons, and its eyes glow brilliant gold. Yeah.
So are you saying you like that Nissa got pounded?
No.
This
is not time.
this
This is not hammer time.
This is one of the few times where we've actually had like a full-on adventuring day, like you're expected to
Yeah.
in D&D.
Yeah.
Where you're expected to, have one or two short rests, have used up some stuff, and then you get into another encounter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's done. It's actually been a pretty nice little dungeon.
Yeah.
I look forward
Spike
to
room.
Yeah.
this fight and all the other things that are coming up after it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow night for the Eberron campaign. So we'll see you then. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.